Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the Unspoken Conversation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm back at it like a bad habit. Crack at it like a crack addict. I'm a black man with a gift gab, and I talk shit, so I do brag. And all of my women are ebony, brown body like Hennessy. I am incredibly, never really wanna be on the low, so I don't be settling. Anybody really wanna take an L? I've been winning, I don't really fail. I don't mention I got your attention. I've been blueprinting on a new level. Conversation like unspoken. I was set apart for our chosen. Any enemy offending me, I don't really give condolence. I don't really wanna be the nigga not potent. Hotter than a Glock on the pot you smoking. I'ma flow this shit, nigga, no ocean. I'ma smoke this shit like I'm hosting. I'ma slow this, nigga, no see growing. But I go in, every beat that I hop the fence is obvious. I stay unspoken, unspoken.
Hey.
Yo.
What it do?
This your boy Antoine the Source.
DJ D-Boy Fresh, the lovable asshole.
And we down to today, but this Unspoken Conversation.
Shout out to Nala, shout out to Flim Ratchet.
Man, they in Arkansas with it.
Flim, don't catch the Carter, nigga. Nigga down there for a wedding.
We got my blood bros in here, them Houston twins.
What's up?
Literally and figuratively.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Hey, man, you know, we had to come in here and build, man. And y'all the perfect people to be here this week, because I feel like I had some stuff that I passionately wanted to touch on. But first of all, how was y'all week, man?
Shit. Tough news, but you know.
Yeah, man.
But you know, you go through it. But
you gotta go through it to get to it.
We still living, and we made it out here.
Yeah, you know,
Right?
we
Safe travel.
Safe travel.
yeah, we
Safe
separated right now. So like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm in Oklahoma. He in
This
Houston.
y'all first time being separated?
In
like,
a way.
Oh, okay, you live in Oklahoma?
Really not.
Yes,
really.
OKC?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
no,
okay.
well, Norman.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm about to gravitate to OKC.
You go to OU?
I went.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Walked the stage.
Yeah,
Shit,
so,
congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
Need more like you, baby.
Hey.
It'll happen.
Man,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
no
hey,
doubt, no doubt.
I'm proud of them boys, bro. And
That's
I
what's up,
really
man.
wanted to get into it. So my week, you know, really the last week, I saw Us twice.
Yeah.
You know, I had to watch that because I had to see what the hype was about, and I wanted to touch on that when we get a chance.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do no spoiler alerts. If you ain't saw it
I
yet,
ain't
you
seen it
saw
yet, nigga.
I
But
ain't seen it neither.
you know, I wanted to tap in on that also. So first of all, we gonna start on that. You know, I watched Us twice,
Okay.
and the first time you realize you miss a lot, and you kind of see where it's going with the haves and the have-nots in a way.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with race. So a lot of people, if you feel like you're going in there to see another Get Out, you're not.
Right. I heard that.
We kind of talked about it briefly last week, but this week, after watching it the second time, I kind of got like the gist
Okay.
of
Heard there's a message behind it.
yeah, and then
Of course.
it's a strong message, but also it's several messages. Whatever mindset
Oh,
that you
during
might
them-
be in,
okay.
like the message might resonate more based on your experience.
So
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
reaching out, touching everybody.
Like that, it's a discussion point. So you might feel one way about it, and I might feel another way.
Yeah.
But where it hit me and where it really like bothered me, because you have two people and like you basically see yourself in another person, literally in the movie. But
That shit crazy.
in America, you see yourself based on circumstances.
Yeah.
You know, I know myself, my brothers, we grew up in impoverished areas, so we see people go left and right.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
But you kind of have a sense of survivor's guilt or flight guilt because you got out, or you wasn't affected by the premise of your neighborhood or your surroundings as much as the next person.
I can't wait to go see
Because
that shit, man.
you got to think, in the movie, one had all of the advantages of being above the sunlight, the resources, food, and then another one was born underground with no access to just sunlight.
Okay, you're on Spoil Street.
No, everybody knew where they was. Everybody knew you go. That's it's so much stuff. It's a lot of layers.
It's all in the trailer.
It's
Yeah, because you know after it come out, the new trailers after it come out, they show more of the movie. And I'm like, I turn the TV.
And so that's why because it was like
go
we
see
take a lot of stuff for granted,
Yeah.
especially when you living in a comfortable state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit.
Like-
that's real shit.
Because think of it like this: like I deal with it on a daily basis. You know, back home in Houston, like being in Houston, in Dallas, I can kind of get away from things.
For sure.
Like you don't have to face the stresses that might come with whatever's going on, you know, in the family unit. If you're not actually there.
Yeah.
Like my brother right now is there, but my grandmother, you know, she's having health issues, and then you have internal things in the family that, you know, that's a little stressful.
Yeah.
And
Very stressful.
but you kind of removes from it when you outside of
Most definitely, yeah. Out of sight, out of mind.
out of sight, out of mind, and it's a selfishness, like
Most definitely.
because you like life's good with me, but I'm supposed to feel some type of empathy
Most definitely, yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's
I
my
mean,
blood
and
is
you
not
do.
all the way right.
You
No, I
do,
feel it, but
but
it's
it ain't
like
in your face.
I can't do. It's like you almost feel helpless in a way, but then it's like you giving yourself a relief by not having to go down there and actually be on the front line.
Bro, I'm here now. Like, think about the situation was here now.
Yeah,
My
back
aunties
home.
ain't fucking with that.
Yeah.
You feel me? But, bro, sometimes you gotta do something for you. You feel
got
me?
to.
You gotta keep yourself
Yeah, you
first.
got to. You got
Ain't no
to. You
knock
got
on
to.
that.
Like,
But you gotta, keep yourself first, bro.
My mama
got
call
to,
me
bro.
every day, tell me, come back home, don't sign over another lease in Oklahoma. And I'm like, man, like, I'm happy. You get me? Like,
But that's natural.
Yeah, like,
That's natural.
yeah. So, yeah,
You want to
of
spread
course.
your wings.
Yeah,
I mean, my daughter-
and it was her that got me out there. You get me?
Right.
So I'm like, well, shit. Like,
Let
I
me work.
made the most out of the situation. So let me finish it.
I mean, my daughter went to University of Arkansas, graduated last year. She in law school now. I thought she was gonna come back,
Yeah,
but she stayed there. And I'm like, shit. I
Yeah.
feel your mom's. It's like I want to be able to reach out and, Dad, this guy pushed me. I want to be able to, is he still there?
you know,
How was
I mean,
your-
rap.
you know who you.
How was
raised,
your
though.
experience when you dropped off? Like, how did you feel?
Nigga.
Oh, you got a girl, too, man.
Because especially with you having a woman and with the things that go on in the college campus, how did you feel?
I just, every day that I talked to my daughter, I just always told her, don't be that girl.
Yeah,
Don't be that girl.
keep it on her
And
mind.
she knew who that girl was when she was like 15. I started talking to her grown when she was 14, 15 years old. You have to. Don't be
No
hiding that shit because they
chains?
see the shit.
No, nothing.
Hey, don't
But
let
yeah, when
no
I dropped
nigga go
her
get
off-
your drink.
Yeah, when I dropped her off, I was just like, man.
Nothing.
That's my
It was
baby.
tough, bro.
You
Yeah.
dropped the thugs here, huh?
Had to. Had to.
You had to,
had to.
because it's like that's my baby. Like you leaving your baby.
That shit was rough, dog. It was rough, but
But
you
she
know.
came out unscathed.
But I feel like if I know your mom knows she did a good job with you, so
For
she
sure.
know.
Yeah, she trusts
You know,
me.
we can lead you to the water. We lead you to that water, and how you drink it is up
Yeah.
to you. But we know you're gonna drink
Yeah.
the
We
right
know
way.
you're gonna
And-
drink.
and
yeah.
everything-
But we still gonna worry though.
Exactly,
shit,
of course.
'cause-
Yeah, everything I do is a tribute to her anyway.
try
You
to
get me?
be.
Like shit, I can't
Yeah.
physically repay you. So
And
let
see,
me
with
just do what
mothers
I
and
gotta do.
sons and daughters and
Mhm,
dads,
mhm.
it's a totally different bond.
Most definitely.
Like it's because my mom, don't get me wrong, she loved me and my sister evenly,
Understood.
equally, but
Is that tight?
we got a bond. I was the only
You
child for
man in
6
her- You
years.
was the man in her life for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Man, I was just talking about that the other day. Talking about just like shit. How basically like, bro, the boys in the house is their mother's man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they making you out to be exactly what they want. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's in a way that's a hindrance. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that it gonna spoil you. You feel
Make you
me?
emotional as a
Make
man.
you
too.
emotional as
It
a
do.
man. Yeah, so
It do, and don't get me wrong. I would have loved to have a dad to be there and be like, "Hey, this is what a man does at a young age." I had to learn all that shit on my own the hard way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm glad I was raised by a strong ass woman because
for sure.
I kind of
They know
hit
the
on
game.
that. Like me and Trey,
know the
me
game.
and Trey was talking about it when he was here about 2 weeks ago. Like, cause they grew up in a household with our dad. These are my blood brothers. And I didn't. So we had a different experience, and it was certain things and characteristics that they carried that I didn't have. Well, they know him in a different manner than I do.
Yeah.
They seen him at his lowest, they seen him at his height.
For sure.
Like you didn't see him in so many different facets.
Right.
And so I kind of feel guilty sometimes because I don't see him in the same reverence that they do.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's a gap.
natural.
It's a gap.
And then
you got him when he was who he
Yeah.
like. You feel me?
And
Like
then it's different with not to cut you off, Dave,
Go
but
ahead,
it's
do your
different
thing.
with us now. Like when I come out here pretty often and just come chop it up with Big Bro,
Right.
and like I just be like, damn, like I got a big brother. You get me?
Right.
Like I was
Yeah.
like we were
We the
oldest in
big
household.
brothers.
That
And
shit
I-
dope.
So I'm like, I got a big brother, so I'm just gonna listen to everything he's saying.
Right.
I'm really paying attention to him,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, like,
because I don't
But
listen.
we
We don't
want-
listen to everybody.
Yeah.
We
You feel
wasn't
me?
that
And you ain't
close.
supposed to.
Exactly.
And you ain't supposed to.
And I had a guilt. Also, I wasn't that close to y'all till about 11th
Till we
grade.
got till we got out.
And the
a little bit
reason it
big,
was
yeah.
because I didn't fool with him, so they were connected to him. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm just over here. Like, I know I got all the love, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it had nothing to do with it.
I mean, me and my dad got that kind of relationship.
And so once we got connected, it was like, man, I feel bad, like that we missed a bunch of
lot of
moments.
years. But
Then you realize when you grown, it's like I got to him at the right time.
Because we could get them now. You feel me?
Yeah, we got a lot of more living to do. So
yeah, so you know, and so shout out to Baby J and Deuce.
Hell yeah.
But you know what's so crazy is
Deuce
watch
right now.
I haven't experienced it, but I'm pretty sure that y'all may agree with me. With y'all like being of the same blood, come from the same dad, y'all got the same jail. I know that y'all, missed a lot of years, but when y'all connected, y'all already had that motherfucking bond.
All of us got our pops in us, bro. Like
he
it's
said
a
it
lot
all
of
the time.
it's a lot of it. Bro.
I was about to say when he said all of us, I was like,
no,
shit.
It's 7 of us.
He left his marks. Yeah.
But that ain't too many.
Shit. Yeah, that's enough.
I mean, we got a rotation.
Now that's a lot.
We got a playoff rotation. We got a playoff rotation.
Yeah, because when you tell somebody how many brothers you got to call out all their names.
And they all boys?
All boys.
All dicks.
All boys.
Jump ass. We did.
That nigga ruined.
Yeah. I hope I get all.
Your pops ruined.
We in every generation. We in every generation. We got the 30s, the 20s.
Because you know one good thing about boys? You just got to worry about they dick.
Yeah.
But when you got a girl, you got to worry about everybody.
Man, my life. Shit.
I got strong genes. I
I
know my dog.
For sure.
That's real shit, though.
Like, it be tripping me out when Trey tell me something like, man, you act like, you act just like Pops. Man, you still like Pops. And it's like,
bro, you sound just like
got
this.
it all over his though.
I really hope he can come on here one time. Y'all gonna
bro, I really might need to bring, because I feel like that'll be a dope show.
That'll be dope.
Like a therapy session.
That nigga probably cry.
It'll be like a therapy session.
He gonna cry?
He gonna cry.
It's okay.
Cause he's still looking at Twan like,
got
man, this my
motherfucking
boy.
Kleenex.
Yeah,
like
me and him, I don't know. Like, I ain't talked to him in forever. And I don't, because, all right, this is the weird part. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And I'll be on that same type.
I don't even know how to start. Like, I don't know
episode too.
what we gonna have in common. And it's like, it kind of makes me nervous because it's like, what I'm supposed to say to you.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't know.
Crazy.
Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't
But hopefully he'll jump out and grab a hold of the conversation first.
He emotional.
He reaching. He definitely trying to reach out,
but he don't know how to do it.
But he don't know how to do it though. You feel me?
So I think that's what. I think God put us in this position, like me and Day, to bridge that gap between our brothers, because we actually had pops and we saw all these different type of things. We saw the good in him. Like, he was the first dude that put the Bible in my life and all this stuff. You get me? And I knew that my brothers from a young age. I knew that all my other brothers was proud of this. You get me? So, I feel like we got that obligation as like the middle brothers to go ahead and piece all this shit together.
You feel me? For sure.
And then just bring it out
and
then
because I see all my brothers and my little brothers. You feel me? So it's just like shit.
They all in Houston.
All in Houston.
Okay,
you feel me? And then I ain't tell you,
nieces and
Cam
nephews.
just got out not too long ago.
And see, the thing is, if I saw Cam,
you wouldn't even know who he is.
He looks like
Baby
Baby
J.
But he looks like Baby J.
Like Baby J.
I know this. If I saw Cam, I wouldn't know who he was.
So is Cam older than
you?
y'all?
Definitely wouldn't. Then you definitely wouldn't know Trey.
5 months.
You definitely wouldn't know.
Like,
5 months older.
it's two brothers.
Damn, Pops was getting it in.
If it was two brothers,
I ain't
if
mad
I
at him,
saw
though.
them today, I wouldn't know who they were.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to think about.
And we used to all be together at the house, at our house. And like we used to have pictures of the shit. And I used to keep that picture because I want that.
That's why I started. That's why I started my brand. That's why we started our brand, because I'm like, bro, I'm gonna throw this event and I'm gonna invite all my brothers. And like, once I do that, I know that's when I really did.
Because now blood over everything, man. And I come from a huge family, and we're. I mean, my dad. I go through the same. My dad, him and my mom divorced when I was 4, so he wasn't around. Yeah. Yada yada yada. He's in my life now, but like you said, our relationship is kind of
shaky.
We talk maybe once every 3, 4, 5 months, maybe, and it is what it is.
Y'all men,
right?
Y'all
so,
men.
My family, like my circle is real small. If you ain't my blood, like this nigga, Knowledge, Flim, and maybe 10 other dudes that I've been knowing over 15, 20 years is all I fuck with. So that's why I say family is so important to me. It's like that shit is first. So if you can reach out and grab them and say, hey, that's man, that shit.
Yeah, we gonna work on it. Like, that's my responsibility also, is like to bridge. It's like I got to get out my ego. Me and him are two real prideful people.
I had to do the same thing.
You know, we both got a temper.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
all got
Like,
tempers.
And I'm my dad's only child.
And it's the fact that
Which is crazy. I'm my dad's only child.
But when you mimic someone so much and you know it,
Bro,
so you don't know how it's gonna
Because your mama gonna remind you.
like it's
When you growing up, my mama used to remind me
No,
all the time.
no.
No, you just like your
like for real.
Yeah.
That's the worst,
I ain't never
right?
met the nigga.
That's the worst when he fucking up.
Hey,
Right?
that's a
What the
real,
fuck you mean?
Just like your damn daddy.
But then you look at it, you like,
Where is
fuck,
that?
you
Then you
like,
like, damn,
No,
I am
I-
like this nigga.
I had-
Little bit.
I
And when I
started-
grew up, I
Boy,
was like,
a
damn, shit, I'm like this.
I am like
I
this
started
nigga.
seeing it when I got in my like late 20s.
Yeah.
Like when I heard myself like man, hold up, bro.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
shit.
bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That pops was to come, and pops was to come on this, bro.
Shit
People,
scared you, didn't it,
people
bro?
was, you would be
Hold up,
tripping.
it's
the fuck
two
out.
of them.
You'll be-
Oh,
this man is a star still, bro. Like this man is. Like,
Man, this Charles
Coach Houston, goddamn it.
Man, this Charles Houston, man, out of
Already.
man.
that's a fly guy right there.
Oh, so he
Boy,
known in
out
the
of there.
town?
man.
He said Pops known in H-Town?
Bro,
Man,
he's
you
every-
Charles
he's,
Houston.
he's everybody. No,
Charles
this
Houston
was crazy. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Like, bro, he's everybody daddy out there. You get me? He was the football coach, like the little league football
okay,
coach
okay,
in the
okay,
hood.
okay.
Like he was the father figure. Like so,
that's
we'll
what's
have
up.
all our homeboys and stuff. That's what I'm saying. He
okay.
like he missed out on fleshly his, but like he raised so many kids.
So many
in the
other
hood.
kids, yeah.
And you know, some of them passed away and stuff like that. But I'm saying like
Yo, we gonna
we kept
we
him
gonna
out of there.
segue.
So that says a lot. He has a good
we gonna
heart.
segue. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we
he-
gonna
he-
segue into this.
When we young, we do shit.
Just
we
a
make
nigga,
mistakes.
just a
man,
honest
you
nigga.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But,
make
I mean, he
mistakes
just a
when we
nigga
young.
with
But
in this
but the
situation.
issue ain't with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why I feel the way about him ain't got nothing to do with me.
He just
Yeah.
missed some steps.
It's about behind me. You had them their whole life.
Yeah.
And there's certain shit I feel like at the end when it got pivotal, you started like
You shook up.
slacking off.
Yeah, and that happens.
And so it's hard for me to look at him
Yeah.
in a
I
respectful.
see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't me.
Nah,
I'm
most
grown.
definitely.
When they really needed you.
It's like you got those back there, and it's like for them to feel the way they feel based on the venting sessions and things like that is when it start. It make it hard. It's like, what's the
Okay.
point?
Yeah,
I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because, but then it's like he got them to a point.
Yeah, most
Like,
definitely.
Pops was the first one put a ball in their hand. First one to like I didn't get that experience, but the fact that he gave him that.
Yeah.
He
Taught us how to be the man.
He
taught
took
us
us
how
to
to be
he
a
took
man,
us to
bro.
he took us to your football game.
Yeah, my
That's
dad
how
never
realized
seen
I
me
that.
play
remember
ball.
how-
My big
That's how,
brother
do you
that's
know
how
how-
we was learning how to
do you-
hunt.
do you
That's how
know-
we learned how to hunt.
Do
Go
you
be like
know-
Antoine.
That was just my
session.
session. That was a lesson. I'm finna take y'all, bro. I'm gonna show y'all how this nigga hunt. Cause I played linebacker too.
He seeing we hearing newspapers and shit like that. He nigga Houston.
I'm finna show
nigga,
y'all how to
like-
hunt, nigga. You feel me? We go. We in Reliance
like,
I
Stadium.
know this nigga. Hey, I call this nigga Tank because we used to work together at Cat One, and we used to like I played basketball. That was my
I'm a
shit. You know,
baller.
it's,
I'm a football.
he was a
player.
football nigga, so he would come in and and I had been knowing Tank before Capital One, but we get in there and hoop, and I know he was a football nigga.
Yeah.
And I hate hooping with football niggas.
Yeah.
They aggressive.
Cause these niggas don't know how strong they is.
Bust their ass.
So this nigga set a pick or something. I ain't sitting here, slide over a little bit,
Healthy ass
and I run into this nigga like, shit, nigga, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Hey, I'm make you feel me,
I'm
bro.
gonna bust their ass though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but real,
Hey,
I'm
But,
dense.
supposed to.
I call myself I'm dense. You know how some niggas
This
be
and
like,
linebackers
I'm like
different.
that
You
too.
know, my cousin Shannon was a
Like
linebacker.
that too though.
Y'all niggas got a different mentality.
You know,
Linebackers
necks
are
be big for no
tackling-
reason. You
tackling
know,
machines.
You know it's not fly to have a big neck when you're in corporate America.
And
You
I
can't wear none of the cool.
And that's what I'm saying.
You can't wear none of the
You know,
cool
you
shit.
know why?
All of us
White folks get scared of you when you look.
All of us linebackers, bro. And what's
but-
crazy, Pops was colder than all of us, bro. That's the whole fucking thing. You
Like,
get it?
bro, this
nigga
what
say you can't wear
this
cool
what
shit.
tripped me out. You know how they say they don't make them like they used to? The old heads.
No, they
So
don't.
my pops, you know,
really
that nigga drank, that nigga lived. You
This
know?
nigga still going.
I was
YOLO.
getting, the day before I left to go to college on scholarship.
YOLO.
Like I'm in the
race.
top shape of my life. Like
lost,
nigga,
like-
I'm nice. I beat him by the half.
Oh, y'all raced?
Mind you, I was 18, so pops what?
They don't make them like
He
that.
about 40 something
Pops
at that
about
point.
40.
Like in his
He
early
grew up
40s.
on non-processed
Man,
food.
that
Nigga.
mind
He
you,
grew
when I
up on
pulled
real
up-
food.
When I pulled up on him, you know,
That nigga grew up on real
he didn't
food.
stretch or nothing. He was like, man, I'm like, man, I would get out
I
there.
still want to race.
Nigga, hold my bill.
This what he said. I would get out there and race you, but I don't want to embarrass you. I was like, man, what's up?
He finna
I'm
go to
thinking
the
I'm about
Army,
I'm about to- I'm
D1.
thinking I'm
You
about
thinking you about to be
shine on
turning around
I'm
looking
about
at
to
him.
go D1.
He going D1.
I'm about to show up
You
at a
feel me?
D1.
Oh, yeah, you in the best shape of your life.
D1. Come on,
Nigga,
stop.
this the day before I left.
Pops
I
right
get up
behind
there, so I think I'm about to shine on him, back cut on him.
I
and
already
everything.
knew. I already knew
like-
what was
I'm
finna
like-
happen. That
I'm like-
nigga
I'm
go.
like, no, when he ran, I was
Pops
like,
out there.
Oh know. I'm like, I'm
So you had to catch up.
I would let you know Twan missed out on this part.
But I ain't gonna lie,
never tried that
he's
shit.
still living.
If he'd have known.
He's still living that
that
life.
nigga still got to go.
This nigga is cold.
I'm like,
man.
this nigga still got to
This
go.
nigga is cold, man.
They wasn't eating processed food.
He got them slight slave jeans.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Yeah, I got
Them
an
niggas
Uncle
is
Cliff.
durable.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
got an Uncle Cliff
niggas
like
over
that.
40 is durable.
I got an Uncle Cliff.
I had an uncle move us by himself. That nigga ain't nothing but 5'8".
Yeah.
He 5'8", $180.
He sound like my Uncle Cliff.
Like, you know how when you growing up, your uncles and stuff seem so much bigger and stronger.
And they was like my daddy's growing
And then
up.
when you get up,
my
and
uncles
they,
was
you
my
like,
daddy.
nigga, you little.
So I got five. Well, my mom got five brothers.
That nigga used to lift, he used to
On
lift
your
weights
ass.
with us on his own.
On my
bro.
ass.
Hey, go to shit. He used to lift
And
weights
my
like
Uncle
that.
Cliff, we only
I think
like
some weird shit.
maybe 10, 12 years apart. No, me and Cliff probably like 8, 9 years apart.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And
that's
this
like your
motherfucker
cousin.
is, if he could go everywhere barefoot, he would.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Man,
he
you
one
know,
of them.
some people just durable. You know,
Stickers? He
know-
didn't get stickers in his feet. Them motherfuckers just,
you know,
this
File
nigga,
him out.
this nigga sold so hard.
Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie though. We was finna hit that point though.
What?
To say where I guess the like the bridging point between
the
like
bridge.
you feel me? Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, yeah.
That's what we was talking about.
you know they
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
we can
pretty
put up.
much. I want to segue into like the circumstances of where y'all had a group of kids, a group of friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came up with.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dion.
Yes, sir. Free my boy PG.
Man, it's like especially when you see a kid coming up, like when you see the process, and then you start seeing their paths start to split. That's kind of like it kind of fuck you up when you're looking at it from the outside in.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when I used to see y'all together, Dion had a light about him. He was a cool little dude, man.
Yeah.
But you knew he
He a
was
star.
you knew he was a wild one.
He a firecracker,
You know? Like
though,
he a
yeah.
firecracker. And it's like, man, you hope that he just don't
Don't nobody set him off.
Yeah.
because
And
he
it's easy.
And somebody
It's
gonna
easy.
set him off.
Somebody gonna set
he
him
got
up.
little man.
Oh, he got
syndrome.
LMS?
Oh yeah.
that LMS
But
is a
my
motherfucker.
nigga, he the hardest pitted in
He
little
shoot,
though.
Motherfucker,
shoot
yeah.
first, ask questions later.
I know a
probably.
nigga that's
Like,
5'9".
that's
No,
not what he. That's
nah.
not what he did.
He
But I'm
gon-
saying
he gonna get in them hands.
He gonna get in the hand. What I'm
Yeah, he
saying
get
is
in
like
them hands.
he not gonna try to talk to you.
Yeah.
He not
Ain't
gonna
no
let you
talking.
talk to him. Crazy. What I'm saying.
Ain't
You know
no
how a
talk-
lot of
yeah,
dudes
yeah.
try to disrespect.
Zero
you.
tolerance.
And so it was more of them things like like he a good guy.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like
zero
you're a
tolerance.
product of your environment. Like you
Zero
got to be hard. So I say all
gotta
that
be.
to say, they went off to Norman.
Yeah.
How many people off of y'all high school team no longer here with?
Shit. Let's do it. We got Trail, we got Swift, Tuck.
Yeah.
And,
That's the three right now.
Yeah, that's the three.
Dean
and,
was in the hospital. Was in the wheelchair at one point. He good.
Yeah.
we got
Dean, Ronnie. Ronnie was in the wheelchair.
You
Yeah.
got Poo-Poo,
Ronnie.
Free Poo.
Yeah, I went to Yates.
Yeah.
So that's half of y'all team.
Yeah, that's a
Pretty
lot of
much.
people. There's a
Pretty
lot of
much.
people,
Pretty
bro.
much.
And then we're not even mentioning people who done died.
Yeah,
in
like
our class.
Ty,
death is normal.
Ty Marcus,
Yeah.
Kenny Lou,
Yeah.
Man,
Shit,
there's a
Lil
lot.
Ezra. There's a lot of people.
Like, yeah,
bro.
he was with the Saints. Like, it's a lot.
But
Yeah.
y'all literally had the same environment.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But sometimes your circumstances in that environment are different.
Yeah.
Like y'all had two parents at home. Y'all had
Yeah.
a structure.
Yeah.
It was few. It was only a
You
few.
had kids who came home to empty houses who basically didn't have anybody to give them
That's how I
that
was. My
comfort.
mama worked 2 jobs, man. I had to raise my little sister. She's 6 years
Yeah.
younger
That's
than
how
me.
it go.
My mom was never at home. I seen her before I went to school.
Yeah.
But when we went to sleep,
But you got
you the
some
man of the
also,
house.
But
Yeah.
but she
12
made a
years
mean.
old.
Yeah.
She made mean.
oh yeah, absolutely.
You got kids that don't have any
The
means,
nuts.
so they
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go and get it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And so then when you get out into that growing up game don't care if you're a kid. That growing up game don't care if you young.
At
So
all.
Survival of the fittest.
we talked about flight guilt, but I wanted to kind of like go in towards survivals.
Let's
guilt.
get for sure.
Like I wanted to kind of tap in with y'all. Like, do you ever feel like that guilt of like, even with your homeboy being locked up? Like,
hey.
You want to go first, or you want?
Yeah, hell yeah, I want to go first because it's like I'm in it. You feel me? I'm right in Houston. You
Already.
feel me?
Yeah.
It's different when I'm in Oklahoma like shit, bro, I gotta come see you.
How was the transition when you went?
We already knew what was about.
We already knew it was because I done came back a couple times. You feel me? And I know the type of nigga I am in Oklahoma, and I know the nigga I am in Houston. You feel
two
me?
different types.
It turned right back
same,
on as soon as you out there. You
It's
feel me?
that's the
I'm
truth.
still me. I'm still gonna stand
But
on
you
my
have to be in
morals.
two different
But you
modes.
gotta be in two different modes if you want to survive.
And
you
we leaders
understand me?
regardless.
And we
wherever
leaders
at,
regardless.
you
You
Yeah.
feel me? So my face always out there. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing it the right way. So like,
You want to be with me?
if you want to be with me, this how we walking. You feel me? So it's like that, but I'm still look out for you.
Right.
This how we walking. I can't be around it.
But you also, unfortunately, you also feel a loyalty.
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's
Because
hard.
It came up.
But it was a process letting go.
Yeah, all the time.
It was like because you
All the
gotta think
time.
when you start wanting, like when you first get away from home, you feel like you're missing something back at the crib. When you first get away from home, you have to finally build your ecosystem away from home for you actually comfortable being away from
I
home.
feel like you ain't missing
You
shit.
actually have to choose these people.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? So you take more
That's
pride.
on
I
you.
guess you take more because it's on you if some.
Because it ain't people that you just grew
Ain't
up
people
with.
that you grew up with.
I ain't gotta fuck with y'all.
I ain't gotta fuck
So
with
you
y'all.
got,
feel me?
but
Exactly.
you like
My
I
family.
think to an extent, you gotta let a motherfucking. Well, you ain't gotta let them in, but you gotta kind of. I don't know. I guess it's.
No,
hard
you
to
got to
kinda
be
bro.
transparent.
Yeah,
feel
you
me?
gotta open
be
up a
transparent.
little bit.
Well, I'm gonna open up a lot. I'm gonna open up.
I'm a like a nigga like me, like not to cut you off.
Yo,
man,
go
but,
ahead,
like,
speak, bro.
Shit, I'm gonna give you the juice. I'm gonna give you the game. You get me? Like because like the way I'm set up, and this not no cocky stuff. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna be stopped. You get me?
Yeah.
So like
Already.
you could, I could tell you everything I'm about to do. You just gonna see me do it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
with me doing that, I now set the standard. So I showed you it's a way for this to happen.
But
But it's not me. It's like
Have y'all ever had to deal with though?
yeah.
Like, you know how when you have people back in your past, and you come across them and you like, man, you don't fuck with me,
Nah, yeah.
you know, man, you ain't. It's like. It's like, why should I have to feel guilty for
Because I'm trying
Not-
to do better.
being, because it's like sometimes I can't be there.
Bro,
I fucks with y'all more than ever, but
I ain't gonna lie.
can't be
Sometimes
there.
I can't
I
be
ain't gonna
there.
lie. You expect that shit from women. It's different when it's coming from men. You
Yeah.
understand me? And now it's to a point to where, like, bro, I'm a man, bro. I'm finna go ahead and address this shit, and it might sound like
It's
I'm
gonna
checking
come
you,
off, yeah.
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not, bro. I'm not. I don't do that.
You
with
wanna
men
nip the
no
shit in
more.
the bud.
You feel me?
But
like we not 16 and shit no more. But on the other hand, I do understand people go through struggle. I could tap in with you every now and then and check up on you. You feel me? That's not hard to do. I mean. But as a man, I'm not finna be talking to you on no everyday basis, bro. And I'm not out there. I'm working on this shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? If you need something, hit me. I'm that type of homeboy. You feel me?
And our
gotta
bros
appreciate
understand.
And our bros understand, yeah.
The real ones do.
They do.
I
Yeah.
think some people,
They all
honestly,
real.
that's just their way of kind of try to dim your light. Like,
Yeah, most definitely.
oh man, you don't fool with me no more. It's like
Yeah,
you're
it
so
happens.
quick. So people are really quick to tell you changed,
Yeah,
but,
but-
sometimes,
But why not?
why wouldn't I be
Why not?
evolving?
Exactly. Why
You know
not?
what I mean?
Why not?
It's
Exactly.
like this. Well, I know with our home team, you know, with the guys that we grew up with, like we done took real L's. You get me?
you
Like
feel me?
you know, like all of us. Then we know each other, mamas and stuff like that. Like everybody, it was a real foundation. Like when we say like we brothers, we real like
real like
brothers. You
brothers,
get me?
yeah.
Like our mamas could whoop our ass. Like
Yeah.
like on all different
Either one.
ways,
Either
like,
one.
either one.
Right.
So like. We don't play like that. You get me? Like, and if it ain't gonna be no, if it is some problems within the team,
And then we
it's
not
gonna
yes
get
men
done.
neither.
Yeah.
We not yes men
Yeah,
neither. Like
Hell no, don't ever be
we ain't no
motherfucking
yes men. We
Fuck
gon'
that.
either if you joking or not.
Yeah.
Good jokes got some truth in it. You
So,
feel me?
so the team
like,
strong.
The team strong. You gotta understand it. It's
Yeah,
bro,
you
you
just gotta wait your
respecting
time.
the
You just gotta wait your
Got
time.
to.
You just gotta wait your
And
time.
you know, and that's probably why I've been called an asshole for so long, because for one, I'm
Fuck
gonna
it.
speak. I'm gonna speak my truth.
Fuck it.
My mama always raised me not to bite my tongue. You
Yeah.
know, it might get you in trouble sometimes, but
Fuck
speak
it.
your motherfucking truth. Because me as a person, if I want to say something to somebody and I don't say it, I'm gonna be in my car just beating myself
you
up.
gonna feel like a
nigga,
hoe.
Yeah, you gonna feel like a hoe.
pussy-ass
You
nigga.
can't sleep
hoe.
good at night like that.
Exactly, you can't sleep
sleep
good.
good
So
at
me,
times.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask me no question unless you want to know the truth.
Exactly.
Hey,
Don't
Because
ask
I'm gonna
me.
tell you what you
No,
want to
honestly,
hear, not what you.
So,
I mean, what you
see,
need to
and
hear.
I'm the opposite. And so like I be trying to avoid being
Nah,
the
I be like,
asshole,
fuck that
and that's
shit.
why we work so well as a unit.
Absolutely.
Like we need
Because we
the
all can't
asshole
be
in the group.
assholes.
Because the thing is, you know, and shout out to Knowledge, you know, he the liaison. I call him the liaison.
Okay.
He is not afraid to make connections. You know
Hell
what I'm saying? Because
no,
y'all
he
be like, man, I don't want to.
Deal
Hey, man,
with
we need to.
everybody, yeah.
Knowledge is our street team.
Hey, hey,
A1
self
street
promotion.
team.
Plug.
Nigga.
Knowledge, shout out to that
Yeah,
boy
you
with the
plug.
545 calls. Man, I had an idea.
Sure.
Like that.
That's a plug. That's really a
I
plug.
fucks with it.
I've always said, and Tank, sources heard me say this before. You need a nigga like Knowledge on your team.
Always.
Because Knowledge is, I mean, his vision is like
Always in
he'll
grind
see a
mode.
vision and he'll eclipse that vision and he already got some
We
other
working
shit
on it,
going
bro.
on.
Bro,
And
that's
he
the-
already, and that shit is
That's
dope
the
to
right.
me, man.
That's the guy that we were supposed to bring today,
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
You gotta
Drew.
have.
We were supposed to bring him.
I feel
That's
like
crazy.
energy.
You gotta have it though.
The energy in your ecosystem is critical.
All the
Anytime
time.
you try to
Absolutely.
move anything.
All the time.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of times people try to make their creative teams and things like that based solely on talent.
Yeah.
You gotta see how people
gotta
actually
work.
fit.
You gotta work.
You gotta, see, but you gotta also see how people fit
It's a puzzle.
as a unit. You know what I mean? Like we got strong visuals in here. You know what I mean? My boy
Shout out to
artist.
Strong Visuals.
Shout out.
Boy,
Yeah,
here
duo.
chilling.
You got to think they came in here. Y'all don't even know they in the room probably, but they go. You know they giving a little footage or whatever.
sure.
But when you see people in a dynamic work as a team and you see growth,
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, bro.
it's beautiful. And so
Yeah.
it's like, all right, just look at like you've had teams with superstars on it that failed because the egos couldn't concede.
And they didn't gel.
But then you had other ones that gelled because it's all about your mental makeup.
Yeah.
Can I basically dim my light without actually taking it personal because I'm trying to get to an end goal?
You got Shaq and Kobe, then you got the Warriors.
And that's what. Let me tap in.
Exactly. Yeah, you couldn't have said it no better, bro.
Right.
You couldn't have said it no
And
better.
like with our team in Oklahoma with Swave, like man, we have a team full of all stars. You get me?
Full of all stars.
And it was always a thing. Like me and Dave will always be like, bro, we want to find ways to like shine light on everybody else because like y'all think we cold. These niggas are cold. You
Yeah,
feel
it's
me?
power in numbers, man.
Yeah, these niggas are cold, but they like, man, look, y'all gonna be the ones that draw the attention.
because
and
you
then-
the face. You
Yeah,
feel
so
me? And it's like basically our idea, but it's no way this come into
full
real
circle
life
without
without
them
these
guys.
people.
because
You feel me?
they the ones that made it official.
Right.
Like
All my life.
we just pitched it to them, and then they did the dirty work, and we just made it look exotic. And you see us now.
And I got it, so I got to keep my squad.
You got to, man. You got to.
I love my
You
niggas, bro.
got to
I
keep
love
it
my
abreast,
guys. You got
man.
to.
You got to keep it
Yeah,
abreast, man.
You
But
got to. And you're going to have your ups and downs. You got to have your disagreements.
Of course.
Right.
Shit, we have our disagreements.
yeah, man. Hey, we
supposed
just
to.
had one
we just
recently.
had one Monday morning.
I had to-
Niggas-
I had
hey,
to
the
tell
group-
my nigga to go
the
back to
group-
sleep.
The group chat got hostile.
Bro,
the
it's
group
men.
chat got real hostile. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sauce got hot.
That's men.
hey, I'm
text
in
message,
the
though.
bed
I
typing
got
real
hot.
fast. I'm like, this.
I'm on the way to work,
got me
nigga.
fucked up.
I'm damn near wrecking. I'm driving to work like
They're
that.
like, man, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Niggas finna have pillow fights.
Shit went left real fast.
Here's what I noticed, man.
I'm laying down, but I got up a little
Right.
bit. Man, I know.
Yeah.
The shit went left real fast,
Nah,
but the
it
beauty of
happens.
it
It
came
happens.
back right
We,
so quick.
10 minutes later, we laughing.
It came.
You know what
10
I'm
minutes later,
saying?
we joking about
You
some.
got to.
Like-
You got to. That's how I
That's
gotta
good
go.
energy because
That's
I
great
feel
energy.
like if it's no waves, that means somebody's not being real.
Somebody
Something
ain't being real.
You can feel it.
Exactly.
You can feel
If everything is going too perfect, it's not perfect.
At all.
Especially
It ain't
when
shit
you dealing,
perfect.
especially when you're dealing with our men. Like
With our
that's-
men, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on, now. You good, man?
Come
We
on.
have egos.
I feel like, man, we
You should
puzzle
have an
pieces. We
ego,
all shaped
nigga, yeah.
differently, but when we, we all fit. Us four, like,
Speaking of egos,
let's switch the dial.
a bunch of assholes. Well,
Oh
I'm
shit!
down.
You know this.
That's why,
my-
hey, I fuck with you because
Uh-oh,
I'm
this
an
my
asshole.
type of
I'm
shit,
an
man.
asshole by nature
Let's get
too.
it going.
I'm
Let's
an
get it
asshole,
going.
bro. I'm an
Let's see
asshole.
what it is. What it is.
well, first off, I wanted to talk about man, the Miller report came out, but the boy Jussie got off.
Shout out.
And so
Shout out to this lawyer.
I was saying about a circumstance though. You know who this affect the most, Jussie getting off?
Don't let me say it, nigga, because I will. I'm gonna let you say it.
It's the remix of Ignition.
R. Kelly like shit.
Ram Emanuel was mad as fuck.
He know he finna get
had to
convicted
let
now.
This man go.
Yeah.
So R. Kelly, oh shit.
I know I done fucked up.
They ain't let two off.
Hell
Not
no.
at all.
In the same
Nah,
city?
player.
In the same
The
city?
same city.
No
Cook
way.
County is about to come for your ass, bro.
Yeah.
And
It just
so-
fucked up because we giving up the icon.
R. Kelly knocking on the door like, hey, can I get that same?
Bro,
Nigga like, oh, no,
I was
nigga.
at the barbershop last week and they had the full playlist on. And it was so awkward because you listening to the songs different. Like
You
AJ
really
Nothing
listen
But
to the
Another
words
came
now.
on. AJ
Oh, they
Nothing
played that?
But
Oh, they wrong for that.
Another.
They tripped up.
They
I'm
bugged
like-
out on that one. But they said he fucked her mama.
I almost like, bro.
They say he fucked the
They
mama.
say he fucked her mama.
Definitely.
Bro, man, I don't want to believe.
He got 3 generations now. Fuck
Hey.
that. He probably happy. Hey, okay, can I embark?
Hey, twin, I'm with you.
Can I embark? Y'all talking to a dude that got his whole stage presence, his entire stage presence from R. Kelly. So when it comes down to getting girls, bro, let's think about like if you an 8-year-old boy, like, and this not no sick shit. Like, I'm not talking about the generations younger than me, but if you an 8-year-old boy, you gonna want to fuck on at least 3 or 4 different generations. If you can fuck somebody great grandmama, they grandmama, they mama, and they auntie, you a bad motherfucker.
Nigga, when I was 18, I fucked a 30-year-old, and that shit changed.
Was it everything you dreamed of?
No, that's why I'm like, you hustling backwards, my G.
Backwards.
Like, nigga, you gonna be going that way. Like,
that's
that
what you
way.
nigga like, no, nigga, this way.
It's
that way.
The thrill is that way, bro.
I just had to tell the young girls on Instagram.
Prison is this way, nigga. The way you going is prison.
Peep this nigga.
Freedom is this way, nigga. Hey, look.
Freedom and next.
And he kept going that way, and then nigga be like, you know what? Fuck
Good meals.
Nigga, bologna sandwiches, fruit cocktail.
These little girls getting out of hand.
The first time I messed with a grown, but I don't even want to talk on that. I can't come.
Because a couple weeks ago, niggas fucked me up because I admitted that my daughter's friends.
She was a dilf.
They called me a dilf.
Yo, that'll happen.
I listened to that.
They called me we 23, so young girls don't respect the fact that you a man. Private no more. Our page not private, bro. That shit crazy.
Hey, I told a story on a podcast, on another podcast, when you deal with a parent's friend.
Yeah.
What you mean? What you mean?
I seen that happen.
What you mean?
No, you said when you deal with a parent's friend,
like one of your mama home.
Oh, your parents' friend.
Yeah, I don't want to get into no details. But yeah, on to the next subject. Shout out.
People listening.
You want to get grown tonight?
People listening.
Hey, Source, they want to know now, my nigga. You let the cat out the bag.
I mean, you gonna listen to 2 BBC.
You talk about survival. You talk about survival.
All right, bro, but it's all right, man.
That is a source of survival.
Y'all want to hear the story? Y'all want to hear the story?
Let's get it, bro.
Let's get it. All right. I hope she's not listening. Oh shit. So how we
talk your shit, man.
So how we met? You know, this ain't gonna be too long. So. Me and my mama used to go to church.
I wish we had some church organ music.
Rest in peace to Nora Jones. Me and my mom used to go to church together. You know, like every now and then, once a month, I go pick her up. So we was this was out here in Dallas. So she was like, we leave church. She's like, come meet my friend and her husband.
The friend was married.
You would repeat.
No pun intended.
Oh, trust me, they listened. They heard husband.
Oh, she was married. Oh,
I'm narrating. I'm ad-libbing. I'm Flavor Flav.
So, but honestly, I'm getting somewhere because she was like, so she's like, yeah, you got me to, you know, we go meet her, you know, everything cool, copacetic. The first meeting was real.
And this was at church?
No, this was at the Army. We went to the lunch. We went to the brunch at Army.
Don't say the church. So y'all wasn't at church.
Don't say the church.
No, they not from here.
Okay, cool.
They from Houston. They was in town.
Okay.
Weekend, so she was like, let's meet her.
Please don't say the church.
So what happened in Vegas?
So we met him, you know, whatever. So that's, you know, she gave me a handshake when her husband he went upstairs. He was a little older. He older. So he went upstairs, took a nap before they hit the road. So he was like, man. So then, you know how you see somebody looking at you?
Oh, man.
Because it was just me, her, and my mom at the table.
Did she give you the
your
whole body up and down?
This about 4 years ago.
She looking at it again. So you fresh out? You fresh out?
You know, I'm
so this was really
was working out. This was about 3-4 years ago.
Oh, you tight on her ass.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking right. I got a tight shirt on and shit. You know,
yeah.
Some of my cuts, you know, I'm flexing my arm a little bit when I'm.
She sealed.
She knew
what she wanted. She knew what she wanted.
This is a young man.
Hey, you know, I didn't walk these miles.
She probably put some Benadryl in her husband's shit.
I put work in the 30s and the teens.
You Charles Houston son.
I put work in the 30s and the teens. I don't want to toot my own horn, but woke up one morning with woke up one morning with one sock on and about 8 missed calls. That's when not with her. But when I was 19, I was messing with a 33-year-old.
Yeah.
That was a game changer. Mm-hmm. So but this one right here, so she wasn't too old. She was barely 40. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'm About 20.
You crossed the street.
I'm about 28 at the time.
You crossed the street.
But it's the circumstances that.
And she was 40? Oh, she had her prime.
Nah, she your mama
fucked
friend.
you.
Yeah,
She had the rump on.
She
You know what the
fucked
rump?
you.
You know what the rump do with the right for the right one.
Nigga, I'm finna go. Spider, cut my mic off. That nigga said a romper.
Hey, she dropped. She gotta get naked to piss.
Oh, that ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a whole.
You didn't get no
Just the
pussy.
piss,
You got powder box.
No,
You got some powder box.
She had powder on her chest.
Hey.
Powder box.
No, it wasn't this day. This didn't happen. This was a slow. This was a slow grind. So I don't use Facebook. You know,
getting excited.
Facebook ain't our element no more. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it really ain't.
It ain't.
But I get a messenger. You know, I go to it. You know,
you
do you
already
want to
know
give
this
this person permission to send a message? So I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, youngster.
Ooh, nigga, you in there?
AJ nothing but a number. Huh?
Yep.
She didn't ask you to pick up Wendy's, did she?
Hey, no, I wasn't picking up no more fast food, bro.
That's the classic story.
Hey,
She
man,
with the
I
hey
never
youngster.
looked at the value mean the same after that,
On
bro.
my life.
No, man, but
Back to the hey youngster mess.
so I'm like, you know, I ain't no punk.
At all.
Better not be.
You ain't no
So
bitch.
you better not be. Shit.
What's good?
no punk
You know
bitch.
what I'm saying? So we
I'm
exchange
no punk
numbers.
bitch.
No punk
But I'm about to
bitch.
tell you how bold people are. So they have a Christmas party every year.
At their crib.
Yeah, they pay.
They
You know, and this how you know like.
You
So
win.
she texts. You know, we had been texting about 2 weeks at this point. You know, I'm in town. So I pull up with my mom, my brother. We at the house, and I'm standing in the corner because I don't want to get no sign. I'm paranoid.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't touch me, don't hug me, don't look at me too long, like nigga, because a nigga kill you by his wife. You know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
Yeah, I don't, nigga. That shit is dangerous.
In his house,
That shit
you know
is
what I'm saying?
dangerous.
Like, motherfucker, bullet to the head. You know
Mr.
what
Biggs,
I'm saying?
Mr. Biggs and R.
Hey,
Kelly.
Mr.
Biggs
This
and R.
is
Kelly.
Mr. Biggs.
He can catch you 6 months down the line. The first thing he gonna think about, you had this nigga in my house.
She texting me talking about, I would take your ass upstairs. I'm like, oh.
Like, this is inappropriate.
I'd have blocked her right
My mama is right here.
Mrs.
I'd have
Such and
blocked
My
such.
mama is right here. I'm
Mrs.
like,
Such and
She
such. This
get-
is inappropriate.
she getting off of this. She getting off on this shit because I'm like,
Oh, you showing your mom?
no, I'm not.
Oh, you
But my
said,
mama right here.
You said
when
the
she
girl
texted
is getting
me
off.
talking
I would have showed my
Oh,
mom. I
okay,
would have showed
okay.
my mom.
Y'all be like,
Nah,
"Mama, look at this
bro.
shit. Look
Nah,
at
that's
look at
not
this.
going. Nah, nigga.
Because our mama be auctioning us out to her old.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'd be like, mama,
facts.
look at your girl.
Hey, no, yeah. When you got a young
mama.
mama, bro, it's a different breed.
Hell yeah.
Because they pay. They, you know, they.
My mama would have clicked.
I remember the first time I got a compliment by one of my mama friends. I was about 15. I had just got in the weight room. You know,
Bella,
and so
wait.
I'm walking out the bathroom one time. I didn't know she was there. She was like, "Oh, Sonora." I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
Big shout out.
Do it, yeah.
I'm like, "Oh,
You know, 15, your nigga hard.
Hey,
Talk about you
For
too.
anything.
Oh, my
I'm
boy.
looking in the mirror like,
Damn,
oh
nigga.
shit.
These weights.
I got
Nigga,
that
they want-
grown. When you get that grown woman look, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, my strength to conditioning coach wasn't lying.
You gonna look at that mirror a little bit like shit.
Boy.
Nigga in the mirror.
Nigga, you think you. Nigga, you think.
But yeah, we here.
Still musty because you know you try to figure out your levels of perspiration when you're about 14, 15.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You're halfway through
You're
puberty.
halfway through
So you
puberty.
don't even know
That-
yourself yet.
Man,
You know?
that's what I'm
Hell
saying.
no.
Pops taught us how to do our nails and all. Nigga, like, we had all the
I figure that shit
hygiene
out
down.
on the fly. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
know
had
what I'm
to.
saying? I need more deodorant.
That's the
Need more-
That was me. I had to
Hey,
teach my
third period, nigga.
That is me.
Nah, we
Ooh,
kept
that's
down.
me.
That is
Goddamn.
me.
Nah, we'll get roasted.
Nigga, hey, nigga running to the
no,
bathroom,
no.
putting that little antibacterial soap on.
I run to the locker room. I run to the basketball locker room.
That's where the fathers come in place at.
I'm leaving
Fix my
school.
shit
If
real
I
quick.
must, I'm leaving school.
Hey man, by the 10th grade, I had me a little, the little bag, the little old basketball players used the little
little net bags.
toiletry bag,
Little toiletry bag.
the little fancy
with the
ones that
handle
you
on
wear
it.
with the
Yeah,
soap.
okay,
I
yeah,
used to
toiletry
carry
bag.
that at school.
I
I
got
had
one.
my powder, my axe in
You
there.
gotta have the
Where
power.
the baby
I had my
wipes.
polo
Gotta have
No
cologne
baby
in
wipes.
there.
No baby wipes.
Baby wipes that come towels in between. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, no, you gotta get
Hey,
that.
y'all younger. Y'all a different
Yeah,
breed.
baby
You know,
wipes, yeah, we
back
done had
in
them.
back in 2004, 2003, you know, baby wipes wasn't prevalent.
By the
And
way,
I can go back to
this is
90.
grown-
I can go back to 94.
Not
We
for
wasn't
grown
doing
ups.
that.
This
You know
is
what I'm
men hygiene 101.
You know, we had to get more Metro.
Hashtag
with-
baby
motherfucker.
I don't know how we got here, but we.
But
here.
no, but we gotta get it.
We here.
Stanky bastard.
But
Yeah,
you
you
got it. We gotta let these
stanky
motherfuckers.
You
Yeah,
stanky
we gotta let
bastard.
them know.
Get
Yeah.
some
So
baby
you
wipes
smell,
and some
y'all
powder.
smell.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So I got off track. But so
Yeah, back to the party.
That's pivotal though.
so she
That was pivotal.
Back to
texted
the
me
Christmas
like,
party.
"Ooh, I wanted your ass." I'm like, "Oh."
Uh-oh.
Wait, she want
So I can't say too
Pause.
much. She
Just
no, not
pause.
my ass.
She's still
I know,
around.
but pause and still.
No, you know they,
You still see
you know,
it?
things happen in the marriage. They officially off papers, but I had to let go before that.
He wasn't coming with
okay.
that
You got
mule.
to.
She wanted that young
No,
black
nigga, what?
buck.
She wanted somebody to blow
Man,
She wanted
nigga,
that
what?
buck.
I had her making trips.
Yeah, you had to do it.
You put
Lying.
You put stop and
Hold
get
on, I'm about
food
to
for
go
you on the
see
way.
my grandkids.
That's
Yeah.
my big brother, y'all.
She
That's
wants to stop
my
and
big
get.
brother.
You ain't
No
going to
bullshit. That's my big brother.
Nigga say no, you don't.
Genetics. Genetics.
You ain't gonna
Cougars.
see your goddamn grandkids.
Cougars.
Your
28 to
dad is
35.
9:30.
28 to 35.
It's
I'm
9:30.
going to be on the market for about like 6 months. 28 to 35.
Hey,
Jeans is a
but,
motherfucker.
Hey,
I repeat.
she hit
28
me
to
the
35.
first time. No, she came down here, got a little room, whatever. We went to go see Ordinary J.
Damn, she drove 4
That's
hours.
some real old school.
Yo,
shit.
Ordinary J
Like,
funny than the motherfucker.
funny than the
Ordinary
motherfucker.
J. So I ain't know, you know, she like took me out or whatever,
Niggas
and
went on a date.
yeah, you know, they go on dates.
It was
You
on
know,
her?
when you get up to a certain age, you gonna court me even if I'm paying. You
Bet.
gonna court.
Bet, bet,
She
bet.
already know she gonna give you the monkey.
Yeah, you know,
But
yeah,
she like,
yeah.
nigga, you
She
gonna,
know
we
she
gonna go
already
out.
talked this shit up. Oh boy,
She already knew.
when I see you,
I mean, you drive 5 hours.
Can I ask you a
You ain't
question?
What's
driving
up?
5 hours for on there.
Like, can I ask you a question?
what's up?
How was the head?
I gotta get to all. I gotta build you up.
That boy said
so
it
we
wasn't a
go.
long story.
But this fucked me up though.
We waiting on the
So
good
we
ass story, too.
so we get to the room.
good ass
no,
I'm waiting on it.
so we get to the room or whatever. Mind you, she got everything: Hennessy, vodka,
All the party
like
people.
whatever you want. Like
That's
she
rape.
ordered wings,
She did it.
ordered pieces.
Grown
she like,
folk
nigga,
shit.
Grown folk shit.
Grown
I'ma take
woman
care of you.
shit.
I'm a feature.
Mom,
Grown
I'm
woman
gonna feed
shit.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel slighted.
nigga, yeah, it's levels. It's
I'm glad I'm
levels,
40.
bro. They don't feed you till they get up.
I'm glad
it's
I'm
the
40.
small
man.
shit.
Yeah, it's the little
I'm
shit.
gonna make you
Cap.
comfortable.
It's the little shit.
I'm gonna make you comfortable.
Hold on.
Cap.
Hold
No,
on,
nigga.
man.
Your dick
Hold
get
on,
harder
the
when you
knowledge.
comfortable.
It don't-
Get the knowledge. Get the knowledge.
Your shit
Do
get a
you
little harder when you
understand? I've
comfortable.
been there, done that, bro. I'm trying to tell you,
Get
bro.
the
It's
knowledge.
levels,
We
bro.
gonna get it.
Yeah, we're gonna get
It's
to the
levels. And so the thing is, so she ended up, you know, came out. The little, you know, the little thing, you know, the see-through. I'm like, what is it about see-through? Because the 33-year-old had the see-through joint
The
on.
lingerie.
But this was a little more scantily clad. You know what I'm saying? And so she come in there. I'm laying down on the bed, looking, you know, looking appalled.
You
You
laying
know?
on your back.
You amazed.
Yeah, I'm on my high Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, you acting unusual.
I'm not used to this.
I'm not used to this.
Somebody
Now
Bro,
you
slap
know
me.
this.
I'm talking about somebody who literally like.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But no,
Yeah, you
So-
ain't gotta go into all
so
the
she was
details.
like, you know, it was A1. You know,
Precisely.
she had it's repetition.
No
It's
teeth.
all about repetition.
Okay.
It don't get, you know, they say, you know how you say it get worse with time. You think they
No,
get
you gonna
worse.
have some bad
that
nights.
shit get
No,
better
you
with
got you
time.
practice. You know, like
Yeah.
a woman is in her sexual peak in her
In the
mid
30s and 40s, yeah.
So
for
nigga,
sure,
you ain't
sure.
even got to the
You
even got to the
best
Garden of
pussy.
Eden yet.
Yeah, you ain't got to.
Y'all ain't even been. Y'all ain't seen the mountaintop.
Nah, you haven't.
Y'all still getting.
Shout out to the Dr.
Y'all
Mark.
climbing. Y'all ain't been to the mountaintop.
Like, that's what I hear.
No, shit. I only had like
Trying to tell
I only
you.
had like one. Like, no disrespect to all the girls I done this with, but you know, I only had like one or two that just made me go the distance. So
Go the
like,
distance.
yeah, they
I
just
didn't
like
get
really
my
like,
first-
oh, okay.
Hey,
I
I ain't
didn't get
gonna
my
lie.
first-
You gonna
You
make
know
me
what?
bring it
I'm
up.
with you, bro. When it come to brain, if you ain't a super one, it's gonna take you a long
Have you ever
time to
rode?
make me go
Have
the
you ever
distance.
rode? Have you ever
I'm the
rode
same
your-
way too,
have you
bro.
ever rode
So that's
your
why I'm not big
eyes
on
while
brain.
you was getting
Yeah.
head?
I like it. Don't get me
For me,
wrong, but I
like-
ain't just like.
Like, cause it, like, it wasn't bad.
It's a
but I'm
hot
like,
pocket. It's a hot pocket
If you ain't a pro, I'm like this. Okay, baby.
for sure.
Shout out.
I
A
didn't
Falcon.
come for the
Come on,
first time
come on.
off a head. How did we get here? I didn't come for the
Hey,
first
fuck it.
time.
We
off-
here now, shit.
I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry.
We here.
I didn't come for the first time off a head
It's
till I
all
was
about-
29. I was 28, 28.
Nah,
I
that's
think I was
tough.
in my 20s.
Nigga, I looked at her like that motherfucker was the Virgin Mary that came down from the come
I
like,
ain't gonna lie.
who sent you? You
Did
know what I'm
you-
saying? Like one of them, like,
Nigga grab.
Were
his
you
wallet.
getting? You was getting head first, or you was fucking first?
it didn't matter
He
what
went to
how I
Bel
was
Air.
doing it.
Yeah,
He was
well, you
getting
went to
head
Bel
first.
Air.
I got head first.
He got head
So yeah, I was.
Oh, that
getting
was the
head
first thing you
too.
got was head.
Yeah,
I
These
got
niggas
head
got head
too.
first.
I got
I'm
head
an
first.
original
I got head-
hood
I
nigga.
got
I
head-
was fucking
See,
first.
I got head about
took me
3
forever
weeks.
to get
I got
head.
head about
The real
3
kind.
weeks before the end of my 6th grade year.
Okay.
That's
Damn.
hard.
See. Okay.
Nigga,
See.
but I
but you
didn't
know I'm a
even
little
know-
older.
Hey, bro, I damn.
Y'all was
I
fucking
damn
back
So
in
we
y'all
was
fucking,
yeah, we was fucking, but
Y'all-
like
y'all had good
in the
cable. Y'all had
80s
a good
and
cable.
like in the 90s, head.
Man,
if you,
my
head was
boy
like
artists
that
in the
was
building.
like
He know
extra.
JJP used to get lit, bro. JJ ate the back of the buses. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't take public transportation.
Sniff my finger.
Shit was yeah.
I wasn't on that.
See, that's what
But
I was on
knew
back
I
in
had
the
niggas
90s.
that
It was like
that. I had
nigga.
homeboys that was like that.
Look, yeah.
That's why I
Like-
can't finger till this day.
this day.
I
I
think
never been
ass.
on
I ain't gonna lie. I think the
Hey.
first time I got head, I was
tried.
probably
Yeah,
I was probably in in my probably either late teens or early 20s.
Hey, father,
the first
stay in
time I got
your
married.
daughter's
What?
life.
All my life.
I mean, I
You the light
graduated.
skin-
I
you the
graduated
light
high school in '96.
Let
You
me
the
show
light
you.
skin
We born
nigga,
in
too.
'96.
You the guy.
Hey,
Brown
I was
skin,
born in
goddamn it.
96.
You the waffle.
He was light
You the burnt
skinned. He
waffle.
was light
Look,
skinned in the
come on,
90s.
But I ain't gonna lie.
He
look.
was light skinned in the 90s. Now he trying to
No, I
claim
wasn't,
dark
nigga.
skin.
We was the
Cause
niggas.
we hot.
Nah,
We
No,
was the
nigga,
niggas.
stay over there.
Let me tell you.
no, nigga, I'm over here. I'm good. I'm good.
We was the niggas that was 12 years old getting clowned for being virgins.
Yeah.
See, I lost my virginity at 12.
Bro, that's a sad
See,
day
that's
when
crazy.
you get clowned. I
Fuck
can't
yeah,
even.
I lost
I ain't even a
virginity at 12.
teenager.
I ain't even a teenager yet.
Yeah.
You
But
feel me?
niggas was dying.
But niggas was dying.
So I'm like, I can't die.
I can't die virgin.
So this shit gotta go.
So let's
that's
find
where my standards went down. A girl was like, "Dad, who you gonna fuck? Like, who you gonna fuck?" I'm like,
Hey,
"Shit, anybody right now, bro."
Nine times out of 10, you lost your virginity to a big girl with big
Nah,
titties.
I didn't.
No, the reason I say it wasn't big, it was the girl with the big
Big
titties.
titties, yeah.
She had some big titties.
Yeah,
But she was a freshman
For
and I was in the
some
7th
reason,
grade.
The first girl you
Yeah, it
ever
was
had
older.
She fucked
sex
me.
with.
Same thing.
It
Same
was
thing.
Always
great.
got
It
big
was
titties.
great. It was fucking
You
great.
don't never lose your virginity to like
She
a little
was
small
Mexican.
chick. It's always the one with the big titties.
She was a Mexican.
I
Shout
did.
out to them.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It took me 3 days.
Yeah,
but
she was an essay.
I did.
She went.
Oh, I hope you didn't go in.
She
bro.
went stupid.
Who?
I did.
No,
When I
I
lost my
I
virginity,
should have had a baby my first time.
When I lost my
I
virginity,
didn't even know I
did.
nutted.
Look,
I didn't even know I nutted
I-
the first time.
Oh,
Like
you tripping?
I went in right.
I was 13.
Yeah, my first time I was straight raw dick.
Yeah, I went in right.
Hey, when you
I
fuck
lied
up,
about
bro,
it.
Nigga, I wasn't
This
cool.
was like 1990.
What's a condom? At
1990.
13, what's a condom?
I couldn't have been going. I couldn't have been going.
It's like
raw dick back
1990.
then.
You
I didn't
know
know it was gonna
like
happen.
6
Do you
kids.
walk around with a condom at 13?
Hell no.
I
No,
did.
no, my
My
daddy.
mama
My
would've
daddy
Daddy gave us a whole shoebox.
Let my mama
Oh,
find that in the
13th
wash.
birthday.
Benefits of growing up in the house.
Let
with
my
a
mama
You love
find that
yourself.
shit in the
The
dry, nigga. My
The
mama gonna
benefits of
fuck
growing
me
up
up.
in the household with a man. I wish I would go to my mom and be like, "Mama, can I get some?"
Bro,
condom?"
look.
My mama bought Baby J
Baby
his
J
first
had
condom at
first
6.
condoms at 6.
Nene
Yeah, he had
is a
Magnums.
different breed,
Yeah, he
bro.
had
That nigga had Magnums
Shout
at
out to
6.
the stock.
Magnums, nigga.
Shout out to
We had
Nene.
We had lifestyle.
Duress.
Well, hold on.
She
Time out.
gassing y'all too early.
Who's 6 putting on a Magnum?
Baby J.
Hey, I never mind.
But he-
That nigga ain't no
wasn't
baby.
putting
If
no
you wearing a
Baby
goddamn
J.
Magnum.
He don't know how to
Baby
wear
J.
it.
Shout out
You
Baby
can
J.
put that shit on your arm.
He
When you
just
start
like it 'cause
strapping
he
him
just
down,
like it
it's
'cause it's
over.
gold.
Yeah. No, but once he get in the
He
field, he
shining.
gonna act
Once
up.
he get in the field,
Once he get in the field, he gonna act up. though.
He's stunning.
Once he get in the field,
Hey, don't let him catch no height.
Yeah, he
Cause you
gonna
know,
act up.
don't let him get no height.
Once
He
he
that
get in the
Hey,
field.
cause Baby J about 5'6".
5'6". He a little man, but he that nigga. But he finding out that he that nigga. You feel me?
How old is he?
He
What,
15.
15.
Freshly 15.
Oh, he getting wet.
15 going on 33.
He getting wet.
It's
You know
almost
what
the time.
I be dying to bring him to
But that shit
Oklahoma.
changed
I know
my life.
somebody will do
Yeah, I
something.
mean, that shit changed my life. I mean, cause we was all watching little videos,
Of course.
pornos.
Of course.
But when you first get that feeling,
You a new nigga.
Hey, bro, I jacked off
no
for
nigga.
3 weeks straight when I came my first nut.
I done started doing that too.
I got a
after-
rug burn on my dick.
Nah,
Cause I,
nigga
I,
jacked this shit raw.
I
He
was-
doesn't masturbate.
I was trying to replicate the feeling. I remember I was watching Southern
I'm with you
Comfort.
too, bro. I ain't never really been a
no,
jack off.
As a teenager, no, I'm talking about as a teenager.
Cause I'm visual. I like
When
to see.
I don't know, but you ever wondered though? This how you know some shit just meant to be. How did I start jacking off the first time? Like
How did that happen?
how did it happen? Like where I felt like today's
Probably
the day.
had that wet dream.
I ain't gonna
Like-
lie though. No, the wet dreams happen.
No,
Oh, you have
my
a wet
wet
dream,
dream,
and
I
that shit is real.
I remember it like
You
yesterday.
never had one?
No.
Okay,
I-
yeah, I'm about to say that shit
I
is
had
real.
got home.
Yeah.
I was a latchkey kid.
It was hard.
So I found
You was
this
a latchkey kid.
I found this movie like the night before called Southern Comfort. So I
Okay.
couldn't wait to go home the next day and watch it. Cause I knew because it had the parental advisory shit on it.
shit.
So I'm like,
We on
I'm like-
all that as a kid.
but what I was saying is, I think y'all grew up in it. Y'all grew up in the
Yeah, they didn't
age.
give a fuck.
Nigga, you know how
When I
hard
was
it was
that
to
age, it
find.
wasn't-
Do you know how hard it was to
That was
find
barely
porn
showing.
back in the 90s?
That was barely showing titties when I was growing up.
Never mind.
You was watching Spice Channel. Hey, Spice
Don't say
Channel.
That, no.
Is that a nigga?
Why can't we say it?
Nigga, dude, you remember they had the
Can I tell the
box?
story?
You remember the little box?
Let me tell the story. Let me
This
tell the
all
story.
life, yeah,
I gotta
say
tell
it.
the story.
Say
All
it,
right.
please,
So
say it.
my mama got Baby J a portable DVD player, right? Baby J been a little hustler. We used to give Baby J a little dollar.
He tried to flip
for,
it.
for the what you call it? You get
For the
me?
portable
So,
DVD.
yeah, so our homeboys come to the crib. We gotta learn how to do these certain things. You know, and
It's film session,
we're having
nigga.
pops in the crib. We're having, pops let us know what a stash was. Shit, so the DVDs just came out. VHS is over with, but he got that onion ass, and all these.
The onion
You know,
booty.
and you know, and you know,
Onion booty
you know, you
32.
in the hood. You in the hood, so you can circulate. You can rent out a little porn,
Give a nigga some game.
a little
Hey,
flick.
I let you have it for 2 days.
Yeah,
without.
2 days.
Niggas
So
was
you
the
know,
blockbuster of the
you
ghetto.
running it up, man. Dog, my mama found this nigga stash, bro. Fucked up her
whole operation.
Fucked up the whole operation.
So See, I was reading that porn.
I mean, I had pop stash, but shit, we had already
and
ran
then
through
I-
those.
Bring it back Wednesday.
And then you would already watch the soft porn on HBO and shit like
that
That
shit
wasn't no.
fun.
I had to step my game up after that because they got boring after a while.
No, it's gonna get boring.
That real
I need to
sex
see something.
7.
I
that
wanna
shit was
see-
fire.
I'm like, I've been dry humping since I was 5, bro.
I
don't wanna
remember
see
the
this.
first porn I saw. I was at my cousin's house in L.A. We was in 6th grade. The first real porn.
Yo.
We was in 6th grade.
I was in the
And I was at
barbershop.
at my cousin's crib. He was about like 20. And so you know how when the adults are playing cards and shit, they be like, go in the
upstairs,
room or
yeah.
go in the back room.
Yeah.
We cussing.
So
man.
everybody's
There's some shit
outside,
going
but I'm
on.
in there playing a video game. But I was like, you know what? So I accidentally pressed play on the VCR.
Accidentally.
Bust it open.
And I tell you, this big ass girl with titties just.
That ass.
Yeah.
And I was just
That
like,
shit
what
change
the
your life.
fuck?
Yeah.
And I was
That shit
like,
change your life, bro.
but it's crazy because I was like in 5th, 6th grade. I was
What
like
are you
6th
talking
grade.
Nah, fam. Look, our daddy took us to a motherfucking barbershop. We 6. Nigga.
They like, little niggas, look at this, nigga.
They put it on the screen. They said, damn, what's that in the mouth?
That's toothpaste.
It's toothpaste on
Them niggas start laughing. I'm like, what the fuck y'all
niggas.
laughing for? Nigga?
Like, nah, them
But that,
toothpaste do
but, that
children.
but that fucks you up though to think that
I was
Bro.
going.
when we were coming
Yeah.
up, that's
Hey.
what they put inside of like
Yeah.
you supposed to be animalistic with
Yeah.
the sex thing.
Yeah,
I've been running
Like-
girls wild since I was 6.
And, but the
after that.
thing is, but it kind of goes to a bigger picture. So now with the times changing, it's like you can't make the same mistakes they made
can't.
before.
You cannot.
Because we were hypersexualized with the men in our family. Like the uncle
madness.
saying, like you got some,
Yeah.
you fucked that.
Are they gonna give
like,
you money to go shoot at the girl
like,
over there?
yeah, you
Go
got
get
it.
He go,
Man,
he
you
go,
scared
he
to
go,
talk to
he go,
girls?
he go 10. Like, I'll give you $2
They
to go
kind
get a
of put the
number. Go get a
battery in
number.
your. They kind of used to put the battery in your
battery,
back.
yeah.
Like, man, you better go get that.
Go, you got
You
to.
couldn't come to your uncle saying, man, I ain't got nothing.
Everybody got them
What's wrong
uncles.
with you, Nick?
Everybody got them
Nigga,
uncles.
you
Soon
ain't
as
gay,
you,
is you?
hey,
Yeah,
as soon as
like,
you bring somebody new around, you got that one uncle be like, nigga,
nigga, you did
boy,
good.
boy,
That's
I
pops.
see you, boy.
That's pops.
Yeah, you want
Hey,
to tell Will's
Hey.
story, but Will told
Hey,
us.
Dave.
What Will?
Oh, yeah. You said his name.
Ah, damn, I said my name, so we can't tell the story. Yeah,
I
I
can't
said
tell
his
the
name.
story.
Hey, we can edit.
No,
He like, fuck that.
Because he said his name.
Yeah, I said his name.
I already know. But now, like,
Nah, it's cool.
but now that's just kind of crazy that we all had the same experience. Even though it's a generation gap, like that's just the battery, the pack that the growing up, unfortunately, like puts in you as a man. Like you not really growing up as a man until
you
you.
have to have hoes, nigga. Like
And-
It was
no,
essential.
because you don't want to
That's
say
how they
it.
used to put it.
No,
No,
I'm gonna say
hold
it.
on, okay,
Like,
let's-
have
You
to
know, old
have
school will
hoes.
call you a punk.
Yeah.
You know, somebody old school be like, boy,
let's
you a
speak on
sissy?
it. Let's speak on it a little bit. You give me. Let's speak on it just a tad bit. Like I feel like
This day show, you
give
gotta ask
context
them.
to it.
Okay,
Put
well,
context
yeah,
to it.
can-
Yeah,
can
this
we-
day show,
Yeah,
you
put
gotta
some
ask them.
context to it.
okay, like let's talk about. I'm sorry. Excuse me. y'all. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you good, my nigga. You good. You good.
When it comes down to power and respect and stuff like that, like I feel like women is inevitable when it comes to that. You get me?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that is part of the process. Like you gotta have the money, you gotta have the respect, and you gotta have the females. You get me? Like you gotta have these things. This is biblical. This is in every movie. Like everybody had.
The cool guy always
you
had
had
that.
to have
And
it,
so
right?
that's what's been ingrained.
Yeah.
Right.
So like this was essential. You get me? Like it wasn't in our culture. It wasn't just one woman. You get me? Like if it was like that, like fuck you on, bro. You get me? Like
Exactly.
you gotta have at least 3. You get me?
And
3
that-
that's gonna ride at that. You get me? Like and then all the other ones are just little pieces, something to do when it's
Bridge
nothing to
point,
do.
bridging
I'm
points.
sorry, ladies, but
But
you get
bridging
me?
points,
But-
yeah.
But
yeah.
then what
You
happens
feel me?
though, you get to a point though,
Yeah.
when you like that's the one. You
because
feel
the
me?
thing
Yeah.
is, I always say this, man. Most guys go through a growth process.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like
absolutely.
Let's speak on this one. now.
Saul
Let's
in your
get it.
row of oats. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is where the generation context comes in.
Okay.
When I was y'all age, I was out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit everything that walk. And the
Boy,
thing
what?
is, but what you realize though is, at some point it's supposed to get old.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
some
it
point
is.
it's supposed to get
Yeah,
old
it
because
gets
you
old.
shouldn't get excited about the same things that used to excite you when you were
10
younger.
years ago.
New shit
yeah,
don't
yeah.
excite me no more. Yeah.
But then what happens? So you start looking at and actually being attracted to women for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like conversation is a real big thing with me.
Conversation
Vibes,
rule the
chemistry.
nation. Yeah. all the
Also,
time.
just
Yeah.
basically what type of energy are you on?
What's
so,
up? Yeah.
but then
Are you a motherfucking asset?
Or liability.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
That's what I'm saying. Let's speak on it.
Because that's how people look.
Period.
Because when you get into your 30s and your
period.
late 20s, basically when you get established, the person you dealing with, you look at them in two forms. Either they are a liability or an asset.
There's no in between.
There's no in between.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And I don't have no gray hair with that shit. Not at 40. I'm like,
There's no,
nah,
and I'm so
shouldn't
glad,
have
and I'm so
no.
glad. Like what got me on the liability and assets was
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Dad. So
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
like I started reading and stuff like that, and that's what made me actually narrow down all my bullshit. You
No
get me?
bullshit.
Like
No
just reading
bullshit.
period, like from the Bible to like just different other things. It made me narrow stuff down. Like I'm not about to waste anybody's time.
I can't.
Because like I see what that could do to people. Like these are human beings also.
Right,
So like you know, it made me mature a lot. So like just realizing liabilities and assets just as a businessman and both just being a person, period.
And then
It
you got
gets you
people
more
that depend on
focused.
you.
Like
Yeah.
it gets you more
You feel
focused,
me?
bro. So
Man,
I just
look.
want to say that. So
And then we can't deny the elephant in the room, bro. It's an epidemic of diseases going out. You feel me? So fuck that.
Better be
I ain't
safe.
going out like
No,
that. You
hey,
feel me?
bro.
Better
Come
be
on,
safe.
man. Come on, man.
Hey, I always
I just
say,
got them tests
men
back.
and
I'm all
women.
negative.
You good?
I'm all
Hey,
negative.
Was you nervous? Tell the truth.
No, I
What
wasn't
you
nervous
mean?
this time.
No, not this time.
Not this
Bro,
time.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. We been getting tested though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
we
that's
been
good,
tested.
man. That's good.
I
Keep
remember,
getting
hey,
tested.
It was bad for me one time.
But
Hey, it got bad. It got real.
It ain't nothing play about that. Like, I'm from Houston, so I'm from Southside Houston. You get me? So like, you gotta stay play at all times. It ain't nothing cool about your dick burning.
Yeah, hell
You
no.
get me? Like,
Like,
cool.
Man, I'm knocking on wood, man.
I ain't never had it, but I ain't knocking on nigga who has.
Hey, bro, that just meant that.
I know a lot of
you-
motherfuckers who done.
Hey, that wasn't your fault.
The one
Just
you
Put it that way.
Yeah, what your fault, bro?
You just out there.
it wasn't my fault, but shit,
Tighten
when,
up.
and nigga,
You knocked
shit,
on the
when you
wrong
dance,
door.
when you
Tighten
dance,
up.
when you
He-
dance with the devil,
you
you
knocked
gonna
on the
burn.
wrong
Yeah,
door.
when you
You
dance with the devil,
knocked on the wrong
Get
door.
burned. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Keep
damn.
you one. Keep you one, bro. Like try to keep you
Keep
one.
you one. Keep you one.
till the
Yeah,
wheels
yeah,
fall
It's
off.
good to keep
Yeah.
one.
Keep you
And,
one.
get-
Man.
and she get tested too. You
Yeah.
get me? Like y'all do that in a 3-month segment. You
But
get
I
me?
can't
So-
even be out here in these streets like that no more because nigga got so much shit going on. I get caught.
Well, you was in your
Because I
prime.
forget.
Boy,
You
it
know,
get
you
hard
out there,
to
you
cheat
gotta
you
remember.
on.
Y'all didn't have
it's
social
hard.
media.
It get hard as
You
fuck.
gotta remember
didn't-
this
y'all
guy
didn't
that
have
you
social
told
media,
her.
though.
Remember this that you told this one. I ain't got.
Y'all didn't
no
have social
time.
media.
I'm
difference. Y'all
gonna
had
tell
social
you.
media.
All right, when you
People
get
waiting
older,
exposed.
And I
the
smoke too
world,
much
when you
weed.
get older,
Too much.
the world gets small.
I can't.
Yeah, most definitely.
Exactly.
Like, cause the circles get small.
They get
Yeah.
very small.
Like,
You start cutting the older you get, you start cutting motherfuckers off like just dot.
but
Naturally.
you also,
These motherfuckers you been
but
on
people
for
start being
10, 20 years.
connected. Like, it's crazy when you see somebody, like, especially, you know, how when you go to Instagram, you can see who follows who.
Mm-hmm.
You like, how the fuck she?
Shit.
Why
I
she-
never know. Yeah.
Don't ask no
Bro,
question.
real talk.
Like,
Don't ask.
I like y'all, bro.
Yeah.
I like the picture. And you know my situation.
yeah.
And this was, I like the picture of somebody I've been on for a long time. And I get like, damn, you sure like the, couple of her pictures. I'm like, I know, fuck me,
Man, my
know
look,
her.
man.
I really
Oh,
do
like,
have a
oh,
story. I
tell
really
it
do,
quick,
but
tell it fast.
no, I ain't gonna tell it because I'm dumb. Like,
And I like the sexy
gotta hit it.
picture.
What?
Huh? I just got out that little type of situation.
You don't want no smoke.
No, it was like I like somebody. I commented on somebody's picture, and I didn't think it was inappropriate for me to do. But
Yeah.
come to find out, it was inappropriate for me to do. Like, okay.
I got charged up over FaceTime.
Yeah, like
Not a FaceTime, a live chat. You know how you forget Instagram tell you
Yeah.
so and so is going live with so and so?
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't realize.
that means somebody missing on communication.
Somebody
missing,
somebody.
So we got to talk about this.
I'ma
now.
just block you so I don't see the shit.
Social media is
24
forcing us to
hours.
be
Niggas
adults.
go
As soon
through
as they
this,
let her
though.
unblock you, she gonna
Niggas
unblock
go
your
through
ass.
this, bro. You could teach a lesson on empathy on that
Well,
part though. Yeah,
You gotta have with these women, bro. You gotta have communication. You
Yeah.
get me? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you just gotta let it be known.
Communication
Like,
is key,
if
bro.
you want to be the fuck buddy, then go ahead, snap that off.
Let
You
it
get
be
me?
known.
Let them
Let
know
it be known.
up
You
front.
fuck
You
up
can't-
when you hide your
When
hand.
you leave somebody on, that shit is dangerous.
That's
and
the
that
worst.
shit will fuck
That
you
is
up.
the
Gotta be
worst.
transparent. I've always been a
Y'all
fan
saw
of letting the
acrimony.
motherfucker know
Y'all
from
saw
jump.
acrimony?
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
but
I'm
the
over
thing
there.
is,
Craziness.
but a lot of guys, I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up and I ain't been man enough because the thing is, you didn't know exactly what you was looking for to, like, I called it the post-nut syndrome.
yeah.
You gotta use the same balls.
You don't know how your reaction gonna be post.
My reaction be like, "What you finna do?"
Like, do you know if you
I know
don't?
this just sound
But
bad.
it's fucked up. You don't know if you're gonna be what you trying to do, what you put to do, or man, where you going? Like, I don't know where it's gonna go.
Well, I belong
But
to the
that's
faithful
why
black male community now. So
Exactly, man. Welcome, man.
I'm
My
in
boy
the-
about to get his
hey,
card,
I'm in the
man.
He got
faithful
the
black
family,
male
he got-
Hey,
you
my
say
boy
you married,
Artiste over
Hey,
there.
I keep the peace, man. I keep the peace.
Hey.
Hey, I got a real one. I keep the peace, man.
Salute,
Got to, bro.
salute.
I done fucked enough for 20 niggas, so I'm good. I'm fouled.
It used to be 10.
I'm fouled.
It used to be 10.
Is it less than for a long
Hey,
time?
what happened?
I been fucking for a long time.
No, but what I'm saying is what happened, nigga. You ain't
You see, that's the burn.
fucking with
This the
you.
burn
I ain't
waffle
fucking with you,
nigga, bro.
son.
This the burn
Sauce, I ain't
waffle
fucking with
nigga,
you,
bro. You get me?
I mean, but like I said, and I used to be like, nigga, look, that I never, and I've been married before. You know, I got married for the wrong reasons, but that's a whole nother story.
But tell
But
him,
please,
because we got
I'm
kids
a
listening, bro.
I'm a youngster, bro.
Well,
so
Yeah,
know.
we want to know
He
what's the wrong
basically got
reasons.
married because they had got.
she got pregnant, and we come from two religious families.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I'm that old
Understood.
school Church of God in Christ, my
Yes, sir.
family. Her dad is a bishop.
Yeah.
Her own church and for whatever. So we jumped in. Everybody we knew, my cousins, they was all getting married.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to get married
You
then,
didn't
but I
mind.
felt like I was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, we cool as shit. Like I've never had baby mama drama. I don't know. I tell motherfuckers all the
I don't
time.
understand
There's
that.
three reasons you'll have baby mama drama.
I don't get
One,
Okay. Let me write it down.
there's only three reasons. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay.
One, the motherfucker was
Man.
crazy when you met her.
Yeah.
So you knew this motherfucker was already.
They hide that shit
and
though.
you still had a baby with her.
signs. Fuck that.
You saw the
see the
signs.
signs.
You saw the
But you
signs.
gotta fuck that kind. Though.
saw the signs.
That's the best fuck.
Two,
But okay.
you still fucking with her on the side, and you won't just let her go. You still,
I'll let it
giving
go.
her that hope. You still fucking with her, and her feelings still into it.
One for them,
Three,
one for that.
Okay.
you ain't taking care
You
of
ain't
your
taking
motherfucking child.
And that's the one that'll catch up to you.
No, that
first.
child, yeah, you got to
But
take care of yourself.
damn, this one thing I can say. Now, like all my homeboys,
Take care of their
all my
children.
bros take care of their kids.
And that's good shit.
I ain't never saw a man not take care of his kids. You get
Honestly,
me?
I
So,
think when you don't have
Not
it,
in our immediate.
none in my immediate family.
but when you don't have
Yeah,
that
say
that male figure, it makes you want to be a good father that much more.
You know what? I was just about to say, Antoine, niggas who grew up without their father that don't take care of their kids, they some whole totally
Hoes.
different motherfuckers.
They got that.
They some whole totally
because
different
they
type
more
of niggas.
invested.
Because I didn't have no bad dad growing up, so I made for sure if I had children, oh man, they'll never cry themselves to sleep like I did on night. Why my daddy never
Exactly.
come to my football games or my
You want to
basketball
avoid
games.
that, so you actually gonna press that
I
much
ain't never-
more.
I can't. I ain't never.
My dad
had
never
that.
seen me
So,
play basketball ever.
Like Pops thing come to
He'll
my
miss a
first
couple
game
games.
to senior
Yeah,
year.
till
And
we
you want
just
to know,
senior
you
year.
want to know, it's funny how shit happened.
You look back, huh?
Because that just show you that it was a progression happening right there.
Yeah.
My mom saw him at my brother Little League game at Fun Park.
It was at Fun Stadium and all that shit.
And he had his
Probably.
y'all was there. He had his coach shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, you father of the year, huh? You coach. Cause she flew with like nigga, we ain't heard from you in 2 years, but you out here.
Yeah.
You gotta think that's a woman's intuition. Like,
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
it's
My
like
son-
I am being his mama and his daddy taking care of him. That,
and
I
so,
mean, that should have
and
made
so
you blow
it's like
up.
you burnt out because she like, oh
Yeah.
man, he in the paper, he shining, he a senior, and you ain't been. But it was like, so y'all showed up. We played out. It was our homecoming game. Y'all
We
showed
were
up.
missing that whole nigga.
And so he came to every game after that, and it was crazy though. Like you saw the pride, but I was uncomfortable because like people, I'm like, man, what people gonna think? They gonna like, where you come from? Like that.
Yeah.
And so I was worried about what other people thought.
Fuck it.
And so the thing is, I appreciated that he came though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to shine this
Bro,
shit.
but he
like,
was proud. Nigga, like,
That's
he-
what I'm
he
saying.
like-
I
the
was
shit
trying
that
to
he
shine.
spoke, bro. The shit that he spoke,
How he
the
spoke
shit that
at you,
how he
yeah.
spoke at you before and after the game, like everything he said you were gonna do, you
You
did.
did.
He was trying to make sure I wasn't sorry.
No, for sure. No, it
He
matters.
like, man,
Look,
goddamn,
you can't
my
be
daddy
lame.
bitch, my
You
daddy
can't be
goddamn
lame.
was
You can't be
trash.
soft.
Pops
Yeah.
benched me, bro. Like Pops benched me like one time when I was like not doing so well on the field. That nigga was like he benched me, bro.
That nigga would have been
Get his
sad.
ass off
That
the
nigga would have been
field.
sad. He would have been sad if I was just on punt team. Like,
No, he wouldn't have came no more. He ain't finna. He
would have
no
left
lame
early.
shit.
He would have left early. He ain't gonna
that
take
nigga
you
don't
to
even
no
play.
No lame
He
shit.
don't
He don't
take
even
you
play.
to no
I done
lame
took
shit.
off work.
I didn't waste him a $5 for
Nah, he
nothing.
ain't taking off work.
He ain't
Nah,
taking-
he ain't taking
nah,
off work, but he just stopped what he did.
It wasn't no work to take off.
It wasn't no work.
Hey, bro.
Take off.
Hey, dog. It gotta be sad when your old daddy don't fuck with man. You sorry.
You sorry?
Yeah,
I mean,
motherfucker.
dog, my
Yeah.
dad never seen me play. And I used to bust ass. My
Oh,
dad
okay.
never
What
seen me
type of
play.
what was your numbers?
What you mean?
What was your numbers?
He asked his stats.
High school?
Yeah, no, both. You played college?
Yeah, high school was
Run them down.
high school was probably
Yeah, you.
17.
Yeah, I played one. High school was probably like
17.
15 and 8, 15 and 9 a
Okay.
game.
You was PG or shooting guard?
I
Point
was
guard.
one.
Okay.
Nigga thought he could still hoop till he about 37.
This nigga tell you at Cap 1, boy, stop.
That nigga was a sex shooter.
I used to bust your brother ass. He'll tell you. I used to tear his ass up. He was a football nigga.
I ain't gonna
But
lie.
you know, I held my
Hey,
own.
bro, I was Iman Shumpert on the defensive team. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that hustle.
This nigga
I don't
wouldn't
need
D
no
up, though.
shots. I don't need no shots.
I wasn't trying to block this nigga.
Hey,
I could win all day
Like,
with
nigga,
that
Tank,
one.
you got that
He
rebound, nigga. You
Bro,
can have it.
bro, these niggas think I ain't athletic.
But I was older.
I know
though.
you athletic.
Nigga, I
You
stand
D1.
front.
I was a little bit
I know
older
you
than
athletic.
that.
He's real like
Anything you
D1.
athletic.
Yeah,
The nigga
hey,
played against
no.
Brady Quinn.
I know athletes.
I let everybody
But-
know,
but-
bro. My brother about to play against Brady
But see,
Quinn.
think
Hey,
about
man,
it.
nigga,
Hey,
I heard the
Got the
I heard-
cameo, nigga.
hey, thing about it was when we used to work at Capital One, when we used to hoop, it was a lot of ex athletes in that motherfucker. Like I don't hoop with niggas who,
Trash.
yeah, I mean because they'll hurt you.
Yeah, they
You
will.
get sorry.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
an
Niggas who,
embarrassing feeling.
sorry.
when
the
you
nigga who come in the gym and all brand new shit
Oh,
on
nah, I ain't gonna lie.
and
for that.
diving,
The shooter
this nigga
sleeve,
diving
it's
for
time
loose
to
balls
leave.
in front of you, you gonna tear your knees up. Nah, bro, this is only a
Look,
pickup game.
And
Come
you
on,
got
bro.
the sleeve.
Hey,
It's
I
time
Do
ain't
it
to
to
gonna
me,
leave.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's an embarrassing feeling when you like blow a layup in front of hoopers.
You remember the one nigga used to come with the shades like
Well,
Willie
no,
Beaver
they
before the games?
a hooper
I ain't gonna
gonna
name no
understand.
names.
A hooper gonna
You know what I'm
understand.
Hey, the nigga,
The short
Hey,
nigga.
Hey, the
You know
nigga
what I'm
used to
talking
wear,
about.
the nigga used to wear socks up to his
You
knees.
trash. Get your goofy
Come
ass
in and
on.
brand new
I ain't gonna-
I'm
everything.
gonna call him.
I ain't gonna lie. The
Now, see, when I'm picking
no,
up
the
niggas, I'm
nigga
picking
that
up
was
the niggas
stretching
old
was
shit.
a sorry nigga. Like,
Yeah,
No,
but-
nigga,
Well,
that's,
no,
no, you just
no,
watch.
nigga,
Hey,
you still
hey,
young.
no,
No, I
no,
stretch.
nigga.
I had to stretch.
I'm still getting off of injury.
Hey, I'm doing
You
static
get me? So,
stretches.
Nah, I stretch.
I had to
I'm
stretch
doing
before
static
we-
stretches,
No, nigga
kinetic
be-
stretches.
Bro, I hit the gym now. Niggas be like, "Hey, come on, bro." No,
Like,
hell
no.
no.
Hey.
hell no.
But I remember when I was young, as soon as you walk in the gym, you
Hey,
just, hey,
no,
nigga
that's
D, we
like-
got
hey,
you.
Cause now
Nah,
if
I'm
you
like,
have a
nigga, I
bad
gotta
bro,
stretch.
if you have a bad
that's
day,
the young leg. I'm doing high knees.
Nigga, I'm
Nah,
pushing the wall.
Yeah.
I'm stretching.
Nah, I'm stretching for
No,
real
I'm
shit.
stretching out too.
I won't be able to get out the bed the
Hey,
next
bro,
day.
give me 5 minutes.
No,
I'm
give me
out-
5 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Give
I'm
me
about to light
5
y'all.
now. I gotta stretch
Hey,
a little.
bro, man, dog, I appreciate y'all coming out,
man,
dog.
yo.
This shit's lovely, man.
Hey,
Shit, we
man,
still
you
got
know,
time. We still got some time. We
How
talk a
much
little
time
bit
we
more
got? Like
shit.
we gotta know.
Yeah,
Because-
so we
so
can
we
make it
can
informal.
get everything we
I
need.
think we got at least another
How much
what,
time?
half
How
hour.
much time we been on?
We still got about a half hour, Spider.
Hour 10 right now.
Oh, we
Oh,
got,
man.
so we got about 10.
So we got about 10.
Hold on.
We got about 10,
I'm on
15
some, I
more
know I'm on
minutes.
some nigga shit. I gotta piss.
Hey, no doubt.
Nigga had said on the air. huh?
On now. He made sure and said it.
We
on there.
real. We real over here. This is unfiltered.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Unfiltered.
doubt,
But
no
man,
doubt.
but no, you know, shout out to my boy Knowledge and the boy Flim out in
You know
Arkansas.
what I want to touch on, man?
What's up?
So Cardi said, first she said I used to rob niggas. Then she said, if you cheat on me,
It's level.
you gonna think you have a threesome with two girls.
I'm gonna fuck you with a transvestite.
You gonna wake up next to a tranny.
Ooh.
Ooh, let's touch on that
Offset.
for a second.
Offset.
Don't cheat again. Check that out,
I just got
No.
one question. I just got one question. Just me being like a
Pretty
nigga
goddamn
that's no, just me being a nigga that's highly affected by the R. Kelly. Like, does that mean we can't listen to R?
It ain't the
does
same.
that- and I know it ain't the same.
Cause his levels to robbing a nigga.
Yeah, then that's part of
I'm
the
still
game.
listening to Robert. I was listening to Robert last night.
Hey, I'm
But
not
you
gonna
for-
lie.
you
I
40.
can't. Yeah, you a different generation. Y'all got a different appreciation for that.
He
nigga.
was Robert was fucking
Robert
girls my
R.
age.
Kelly to me is I believe I can fly. I used to hear the other shit, but
my R. Kelly is bump and grind.
I resonated with I
12
believe I
play.
can fly.
The double up,
Sex me.
double up.
But the nigga,
Seems like you're ready.
like,
Even if you 12.
nigga, that's been on your playlist
Motherfucker.
since 7th
Sex
grade,
in the
bro.
kitchen, my
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey,
Sex in the
I think R. Kelly hit when I was a freshman in high school.
Oh, it was
Public
old.
announcement.
It was a rap.
It was R. Kelly. She's got that. Nigga, you ain't that young, goddamn it. You know what it is. I was like a freshman in high school when R. Kelly, the public announcement came out.
We can't sing. Hold on. Viewers' discretion is advised, bro. Y'all chill.
But yeah, we ain't gonna touch on that. But back to Cardi. So she
Nah.
done told on a, well, I ain't gonna say told. You know everybody. But if you look at the video, you can tell it's old because she ain't had a teeth
I'm gonna
fixed
tell
yet.
you now, before you get famous, boys. That's why I'm glad I don't tweet. If I ever pop,
I ain't
good.
even on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter.
If I ever pop, I think I'm good.
Facebook
'Cause
is, I mean,
don't really tweet.
Instagram is.
No,
I
I ain't
retweet
Gucci.
shit,
I
but it
tweet.
be like small shit.
I ain't Gucci.
ain't on
See,
Twitter.
I'm gonna catch some niggas in
Hey,
traffic.
nigga, I
know
suggest
am.
now, if you ain't popped shit, watch what you tweet.
See, I'm that type of nigga.
I
I'm
do it now,
I catch you. in
But
traffic.
I ain't gonna lie, that's how we got popping.
Yeah, like,
That's how
was
we got
popping
popping.
shit.
Twitter after dark. That's how we got popping.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
yeah, and y'all better not pop. And y'all better not pop too fast, cause they gonna put your ass down. Nigga, oh, this nigga was rapping
how her ass got here. Yeah, she in the building.
Hey, you met him
Y'all
on
know who
Twitter
she is.
Shout out.
Y'all know who she is. Y'all been
Hey, y'all just let me
He
DJ y'all
met
with.
you on Twitter after dark?
Yeah, nigga. And this Trey
She on
talking.
camera.
No,
I
he
was
telling the
there.
story.
I was there.
That's
I was there. I
that's
saw the
what
whole
she was
story.
Trey
saying.
telling the story.
She wasn't on Twitter after dawn. Yeah, nah. Hell.
Hey, you don't want to go on the mic?
You don't want to jump on the mic?
Yeah.
You gonna have to. Hey, it's a mic right there.
Hey,
You got to clear your name.
did y'all meet on Twitter
Tell
after
him
dark?
follow you. Tell him follow
You gotta let them know who he is first, though.
Where we met, baby? Where we met? Huh? Where we met?
Oh, he's sweet talking.
Where we at?
We did not meet on Twitter after dark.
I mean, if you was liking the porn videos and shit down your timeline,
Lies told on Unspoken
ain't nothing wrong with that. You was
Unspoken Conversation. Lies told on
I ain't know
Unspoken
Twitter had an
Conversation.
after dark.
No,
No.
we hosted them. No, we hosted them.
Hosted by the Houston
okay,
Tweet.
okay.
You know, it's more porn on Twitter than it is the other.
There wasn't no
See, I'm
porn.
not
There
on
wasn't no
Twitter.
porn on there. So you had to
Hey,
tell
so y'all
stories.
turned it up
We
yourselves.
tweet Pretty Ricky legs and shit like that.
And so,
you feel me?
so you retweeting this shit on the low top. He
No,
gonna
we
see
up
me.
all night.
Was
We
you
up all night.
retweeting?
Hey, people was walking with us.
What you
too.
retweeting?
People
They was walking?
People was walking with us. Hey, look.
They was walking. Yeah. As long as they walking
Yeah,
with you,
had like
shit.
a group of 7 people, and we was dedicated every night. Bro.
Y'all turned it up, huh?
Turned it up.
It brought me content to this day.
Oh shit.
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all had an advantage being twins, bro.
Yeah,
shit,
I love it.
It's a conversation starter.
Have y'all ever?
It's like being 7 feet.
No, I know. What's the question?
You know I was about to come, Nick.
No,
Okay.
no,
No,
All the twin
Y'all
questions.
didn't never
We
fuck the
could get
same girl like
no,
you.
we can get our own, bro.
No, I'm not saying also.
Nah,
Have you ever had
That's
to
how
do
we always
short
look at it.
trading
Is what I'm
places?
saying.
Nah,
Nah.
It's been girls that we had that we were both interested in, and we're just like
Let her
we
choose.
We just gonna let her choose.
Let her choose.
It's all on personality because y'all niggas was exactly the same in high school. Like,
I mean, it's still the same way.
don't
Like,
know.
it's like
one of
when
y'all
I'm
a little
up,
bit-
he, when I'm
one of
up, he
y'all-
down.
No, one of y'all a little bit more healthy than the other, but the thing is, in the face,
Motherfuckers is identical.
I couldn't tell y'all motherfuckers apart.
Only the
She say-
dreads.
Look,
Hey.
she say nah.
No,
I'm probably not attracted
In
at
about-
all.
But
you see him a
attractive
lot.
at all.
and about you know him intimately. You know what I mean? Like you didn't looked in his eyes and you didn't seen him, so you know his mannerisms. I'm talking about, I wasn't
Nigga say
around
you
as
don't
much,
look at his
so I
eyes.
didn't know. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know who was Trevion and Davion until about 9th grade.
Only the dreads is what I was like. Okay, I met my nigga first. But if y'all both would have had dreads, I wouldn't even know who the
Nah,
fuck.
And then I ain't gonna lie.
I'd have been like,
That's
shit.
that's part of the reason.
No, but
why
that
we
was a
did
that was a
shit.
that was a deal. That was a deal breaker though. Like if you couldn't, if you was a
You
girl,
couldn't tell us apart, then you ain't the one.
like it ain't even on no groupie shit, but you on some groupie
You a
shit.
group,
right,
yeah.
right.
Like you
Yeah.
go and get one of my bros that you can.
Yeah, I'm a pass you one of my.
You know what's ironic?
Tell him just
Dustin
move
came
on.
Keep
out.
you close.
We got
Yeah,
two
right.
identical twins on camera. The tethereds. You know what I'm saying? And y'all in line with the hot thing.
Y'all know y'all gonna have the young Thotterati's like, who the fuck is them?
I like twins.
Where they live
Nah,
at?
this
Hey,
been-
we will
since
forward.
birth.
We will forward all DMs.
Nah,
to-
this-
I mean, y'all know y'all brother live downtown now.
Well, one of
He
y'all
got
don't
prime
know.
real
Hey,
estate.
He stay across the street from my
She
See,
favorite building.
I'm not gonna move downtown. At 40, I ain't got no business living downtown.
Hey, why do people think
your
downtown?
I live in Addison, and
Why-
Addison
Keep your
still
family.
jump. Where I live still jump.
Why people
Don't get
think
me wrong.
downtown make you a thought? They feel like you become a thought when you move.
There's a
down.
lot of shit going
There's a
on
lot of
down
shit.
here.
It's a lot of shit
Come
down
on,
there,
like,
and you ain't got to pull your car out.
I ain't moved my car since
I know
Thursday.
you ain't.
Today was the first car I moved my car since last Thursday, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga pull his car, it's still clean. Wheel, nigga.
Hey, no, I watched
Nigga
my
shit
car
armor
2
rob.
weeks
Like,
ago.
damn, nigga.
I watched my car
And it's
2
still
weeks ago. That
clean.
shit
That's
still
what I'm saying.
looking
It's still
fresh.
clean. My shit look like
Hey, bro, I
somebody
forgot-
dumped a
hey,
vacuum cleaner
I forgot
bag
how
on
to
top of
start
my
that
shit.
bitch. I'm like, you know what I'm
Tell you,
saying?
man.
So, man, bro.
And I don't
Nah,
even
that's-
park outside, and my
that's the
shit
lifestyle.
still look bad.
Man, sometimes,
Nigga doing it, man. I'm jealous of your brother, man.
Man, look, I'm a
Nigga,
fan.
what? Nigga, why is he lying? You got niggas, he ain't even been there.
He know what you.
He ain't even pulled
He
up
done
on
heard
me.
about you, bro.
He ain't even pulled
Look,
up
I
on
heard
me,
about you
bro.
before I came out here. Come
Man,
on,
we-
stop.
My
it, bro.
nigga know I'ma
He
pull
be
up
wanna
on
know.
him, man.
Man,
Your big bro know I'ma
man,
pull up
but
on
look,
him, man.
he be wanna be modest.
He
He know I'ma pull up
your
on
boy,
him, man.
man. Like,
Man, pull
he's scared
up.
to come downtown. So it's too far.
Nah,
I ain't never
You
seen
gotta
that.
go check it out, bro. This is
Too
my
far.
first. This is my
Why-
first day checking everything.
I'm only like
out.
20
Yeah.
minutes from that. Nigga, you know I'm in Addison. I'm
But
only
nigga,
20 minutes.
hey,
Well, when y'all had the thing,
Yeah.
you know, I was on daddy duty
Yeah.
that weekend, man.
Yeah.
I
It's
had to
cool.
go.
It's
I
cool.
had to
It's
go get
cool,
the
man.
little- But I'm pulling up, nigga. It's finna get warm, too?
Oh, niggas really like to pull up when
What?
it get warm outside. Like, nigga, I'm in the neighborhood.
What?
Yeah.
I'm in the
Nigga,
neighborhood.
I'm on the way. I'm taking an Uber, nigga. I'm on the way.
He gonna use me for a
I
parking
like the
spot.
Uber
That's
downtown
trouble.
because the parking
That's
is
trouble.
bullshit.
He gonna use me for a parking spot.
That's trouble. Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm in your garage, nigga.
Yeah.
Come down and get me, nigga. Come get me.
Let me in.
Come get me, nigga.
Bro, man, this has been a good
Man, I
ass
enjoyed
show,
y'all, man. No shit.
We always build when we got them boys. in
You
the
been there
building.
twice, my nigga, so you ain't no guest no
This
more.
my
bro.
third time.
Third time?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I wasn't there on the second time.
Nah, were you?
They was looking for you
Nah,
the first
I was
time.
here on the first.
No, you weren't here on the first time.
Oh, I was here the
They was
second
looking
time.
for you the first
Okay,
time.
Okay.
Man, bro, but also, we gonna see what we turn to get into tonight, Friday night.
Nah,
You know,
yeah.
Y'all hearing this on a Friday? We dropping Monday.
Y'all getting out tonight? I'm in sweats, man. I can't.
Man, I can't even keep up with these niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't be popping out like that no more. I turn up when I can, you feel me? Because that's what I do.
Tell them don't
But you
get
know,
watched too
Dallas is-
early.
I mean, I
Tell
know
them,
Houston.
hey,
Houston is a city of turn. Dallas turn too. Friday
I don't
night.
turn up in
Friday
Houston.
night is the turn in Dallas.
Hey,
So
D-boy,
tonight,
tell them
it's
don't
going
get
down
turned
tonight.
too early. I mean, don't get washed too early.
I ain't washed. Nah, I keep it
Don't
greasy.
get washed too
Nah,
early.
I
Please
ain't
don't
washed.
do that.
Nah, I ain't washed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, don't do that, my nigga.
Again, we got my boy Strong Visual
Shout out
in the
to him,
building.
man. Shout out
You
to
know,
him.
Man, I really appreciate y'all coming rocking
Yeah,
with us,
yeah.
man. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
my bros, my blood bros, Davion and Trevion.
It's Houston Twins.
Let them know where they
man.
can find you.
What on Instagram, Doobie-Doo21. That's DOOBEDOO21. Y'all find me on Instagram and follow our brand page, Swave Inc. at Swave Inc. Just like that, SWAVEINC. You feel me? And KLS Experiences.
Man, y'all check them out, man.
Yeah, check everything out. We got a lot of content. Swave Creations on YouTube. We finna turn that back up in a second. You feel me? And then actually shout out my boy D Wright couldn't be here today. He was supposed to come on the show, but the label XL Studios.
Yeah.
Next up, you understand me? Like XL Studios and that's at Drew XL. You feel me? Huh? And then UGQ, the Underground Queens. That's everybody. And
Man,
Boy,
y'all
move
support
for
them,
sure.
man. Y'all support them.
sure.
Real shit. Real
Man,
shit.
so like I said, I appreciate you coming up. He came all the way from Houston to come fuck with Big
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Had
He
to.
came from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So, had to check in, tap in. So
I feel like I need to go somewhere and buy you niggas a drink tonight. Since
Man,
I'm
That's
in the
right.
city.
Spider, what
I'm
here
in
for a good
sweats, but I
time.
don't give a
I'm
fuck.
Going out.
I ain't
Going
gonna-
out with the
I-
club.
I'm
I
in
ain't gonna
sweats,
lie.
but I don't give a fuck.
You don't want to do that shit, big
Spider,
bro. I could drink all
Man,
night.
I like to let Spider
Yeah,
pick
you know
the,
what? We might have to go
Spider,
have a
he
drink
DJ
somewhere,
Spider,
man.
Spider the DJ.
Yeah.
Going on, see what you going out
We're
with.
gonna
man.
go with the
How you
classic
feeling
tonight.
today?
Oh,
Little
classic shit? Okay. Unspoken Conversation, everybody.
Hey,
Shout out Tay Photography.
This your boy Antoine the
Photography,
Source.
yes.
DJ
man.
D-Boy Fresh, the
Yes,
charming
man.
asshole.
We out.